wow.
Well, when's the next level?
Do you not remember? I'll have a look for you.
5 levels.
Oh, it's on the table now, isn't it? I put it on the table next to the map.
Yeah. I think it was...
700.
Yeah, we hit it.
Everyone should be hitting it, I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we all hit level 4 already, yeah.
Oh, fucking shit, I deleted my XP from the... God, I don't know what it was. It was
you had 10 above
4.
me, so you're 3, 4, 6, 5.
3,
you were
4,
10
6.
above
Thank you. That sounds correct.
Him to the rescue.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so everyone is level. Anyone who is level 4, you need to check the player's handbook to see what you get from being level 4. Whip out your books. Let me check mine as well.
Whip it out.
Books.
Oh yeah, your PDFs. I've got a book though.
Oh, because fancy. You think you're better than us, Toff, because you got a fucking book.
Because you're the DM and because you own this entire server.
Because you can afford an entire book.
To be honest,
okay,
I have been considering getting one as well because it's so tedious to swap between the book in the game.
Yeah.
And I like
exactly.
physical things.
No, I
yeah, like, I just had the book in my lap most of the session. I just need to refer to it if I forget something. It's very helpful.
That sounds so handy. I really want to get one of my own too.
Isn't it much easier when you have Control F though?
I don't.
It can be, but I know where it all is now.
And the PDF is a bit tedious. Sometimes it has spaces between the characters, so it doesn't find everything it should find. At least.
Yeah, and once you've kind of like referred to it, you get a general idea of where things are. Like, I know classes start on page 40, and I just work my way up from there.
I've always found it way easier to go through physical copies.
Am I okay to go grab a cup of coffee quickly, or are we?
No.
Are we finishing?
I recommend that you handle your level up first, and then go get one.
I don't know how level ups work, so.
Well, you need to look at your player's handbook and then find the section for what you get at level 4. So I'm looking at it for you now. You're a fighter, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. So you get level 4. You get ability score improvement when you reach 4th level, and again at 6th, 8th, 12th, 14th, 16th, and 19th.
Yeah.
You can increase one ability score of your choice by 2, or you can increase 2 ability scores of your choice by 1. Okay. As normal, you can't increase any ability score above 20 using this feature.
Abilities are strength, dexterity, constitution.
Yes. Yeah. Additionally, as a separate option to ability score improvement, you can choose to take a feat instead of additional 2 points. There is a big list of feats in the player's handbook, and they do things like +1 to Constitution and advantage on saving throws, and like sharpshooter, you ignore 3/4 cover and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think, Lewis, you're going to hate me. I think I might have deleted my copy of the handbook because I didn't think I needed it. But
there is a copy in the preparation stuff.
No, it doesn't work.
Where the feet?
I've clicked it now. It doesn't work.
Okay, I will send you my copy.
Cool. Well, you're going to send me your book. Oh, nice.
One thing we all get
nice.
proficiency bonus +1.
Oh, that's nice.
There are some really good feats in there. I highly advise you look at the feats as well as the stat improvements. I think there are some feats in there that you should just take for sure. Like Tanuki intends to take the luck feat, and that is just such a good thing. Like if you fail a roll to hit, you can re-roll it up to 3 times per day or something. It's really good.
Oh my god. I want that.
It's insanely good for rogue as well.
Where did you say the feats are?
James, regarding that, it isn't your subclass, it isn't your archetype that levels up, it's your class as a whole. There are some additional benefits for your subclass. They should be in the player's handbook under your subclasses section, so if you find that.
Okay.
You see oh yeah, I found it. It's page 75 in the booklet. So if you look in the bottom hand corner of the PDF, it's 75 in the top right hand corner.
So I get to level that bit up separately. That gives me other things to level up.
Yeah, and I just realized there's something else you're missing on here called Weapon Bond, which you need to take a look at too.
Okay. Right, fight. There we go. Feats.
Can I ask something, or is it interrupting you two?
No, it's fine.
No, go for it.
I'm just sort of, because I can get 2 on my ability scores, I'm just thinking whether I should put it in wisdom or strength.
It's down to you. I would recommend you look at the feats first, though. We will spend a good half an hour going through this because I think this is pretty important.
Bye.
Hey, Tanuki.
Hello.
What page are the feats on, Lewis? I've seen my subclass.
Checking for you now. I think they might even be in a different book.
Oh shit! Okay.
Going through spells at the moment. I think they're just before spells somewhere. Spells start on 207.
In book, not in PDF.
Yeah, in book.
Are we not gaining spells when we level up anymore? Is that what's happening?
I have a pinned post in this thing, so you can. This is actually a better way to do it, in my opinion, in terms of lore, and it allows you to research spells without having to level up. So you've got like your cap of how many spells you can know, which increases when you level up. If you look at the pinned messages, so you can learn spells. You don't even have to know them. You can just understand the concept of the spell, or you can see someone else cast it, and so forth. And you can reverse engineer it from seeing someone cast a spell.
Right.
Oh, I don't actually have my subclass. Where do I put my subclass, Lewis?
On your character sheet.
Yeah. Is it?
Just leave it off. We know what it is. It's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't affect it too much.
I just realized I have one feature I always forget to say. It's like all my healing does +2 times the spell level.
Yeah, you should.
I always forget.
Remember that.
Yeah, I should. But I just.
Okay, right. So I found all the feats. They start on page 165 in the book.
165.
Yep. There are quite a few of them, but if you guys want me to go through them, I'm happy to do it.
Sorry, do we have to choose a feat, or can we just take the 2 points?
You can take the 2 points if you like, but I would highly recommend that you look at the feats because there's some very good ones in there. For example, I know you wanted to take luck.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to go with high dexterity or if I want to go with luck.
Well, lucky is very good. If you miss something, you can get it back. Right, so the feat, for example, just so you guys have an idea of what feats are like. We've got lucky. You have inexplicable luck, which seems to kick in just at the right moment. You have 3 luck points. Whenever you make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, you can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20. You can choose whether to spend one of your luck points after you roll the dice, but before the outcome is determined. You choose which of the d20s is used for the attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. You can also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you, roll a d20, and then choose whether the attack uses the attacker's roll or yours. If more than one creature spends a luck point to influence the outcome of a roll, the points cancel each other out. No additional dice are rolled. You regain your expended luck points when you finish a long rest. So it's kind of like, it's almost like having advantage, like a 3 advantage points so you can use at will.
It's 3 get out of jail for free counts every day.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, do I
it's
get
not just on your attacks, it's on enemy attacks as well.
What is Second Wind?
Second Wind is a
fighting.
fighter-based ability. I think it's also under some kind of different hunter subclass or something like that, where you can regain a certain amount of health from that spell. To your constitution or something like that. James used it recently. I think it's like 1d10 plus something.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, since I'm multi-classing, I guess I'm level 1 in fighter, so I've got fighting style and Second Wind.
Yes. So
Okay,
are
cool.
you getting your multi-class now? Yes, you won't get your plus ability score. You're just getting your level 1 fighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you pick up.
I get my
Second
ability
Wind
score
or-
level 4.
Yep, a level 4 whenever you put something into level 4. Yeah.
I'm always impressed by the whole system of D&D like this. This is like so much detail. Someone came up with this stuff. It's impressive.
This is just the base rule set.
Yeah, I know. That's my point. Like, it's so clever how it all works together to make the game feel organic. Like,
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. So
was thinking
yeah,
keeping
fighting
around.
will give you fighting style, second wind. I'm looking for what the second wind things are now. Don't get action
When
surge.
you have a
two, I don't
limited
think.
well of stamina you can draw on to protect yourself
Yeah,
from
that's it.
harm. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. Once you use this feature, you must finish a short rest or long rest before you can use it again. Okay.
Look, she said
And that would
feet-
go on your. That would go on your on here as well. So you put this with relentless endurance, second wind, and you put it on
Okay.
short rest.
Oh, hold on. So, Lewis, the feet aren't class specific.
No, they're not class specific.
Oh, bloody hell, there's so many. How the hell am I supposed to figure this out? Shit. I needed to read this beforehand. I'm sorry.
No, I am
Same.
perfectly happy for us to go through these because I think it is very important that we do level 4 properly. So I'm happy for us to take up to like half an hour doing this.
Before we do that, can I quickly grab my coffee?
Lewis, can you copy and paste this this note down here?
Yep, can do.
The one I'm circling.
You can add additional pages to these.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh,
You
that's
can
increased.
click next page button there, and then you
Oh,
can
thanks.
write more
Alright,
stuff.
that's
in.
really useful. But it changes the title. I mean, it keeps the title the same.
Would you want another one then?
No, I'll just call this. I'll just call this entire thing
Features.
abilities.
Sure.
Abilities.
I think Beans needs to get himself a feat, which makes him a little bit more resistant to damage.
No, I'll go with lucky as well. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Can I ask about the features? Does it tell in our class information if we do get features? Because for me, it doesn't.
Feats or features? Which one do you mean?
Features.
Your class will have its features listed underneath itself.
Okay.
Like for example, your features are things like channel divinity
Yeah.
and so on.
Yeah. They're all in there. Yeah. But what are feats? Does everyone get feats? Because I haven't.
Whenever you get an ability score improvement by leveling up, like level 4, you can either choose to take the ability score improvement or the feat.
Ah. Okay.
There's some alternatives. So you can either
I
take
have
those
it
2
on.
points or a feat.
Okay. Thank you.
Since I forgot how the maths concerning all the stats is done, if I were to invest 2 points into
Subtract 10 and half it.
Wait, so if I say I put +2 on dexterity, which would raise
it
my modifier to
19.
+5.
No, you put plus 2 points into dexterity. That puts your overall at 19. Half that comes down to 8, and it's +4. So it increase your modifier by 1.
Wait, do I get 2 fighting styles now? Because I got one from Ranger.
There should be something about that stacking. That's a good question, actually. I expect there is something about that stacking. I think there's. I think you get to take both subclasses, but where it says something like this does not stack, you can't take it. For example,
okay.
Barbarian has stuff like unarmored fighting, which doesn't stack across classes and so on.
Okay.
Fighter and Barbarian have the same thing. It says on it doesn't stack, but if it doesn't say it doesn't stack, I expect it does stack.
Yeah,
If
it
in doubt,
doesn't say.
run it past me first, and I'll let you know.
Okay.
Which feature are you referring to specifically?
I'm talking about fighting style. I'm talking about 2 weapon fighting, and I need to choose another one. So I might choose.
Do you already have 2? Oh, do you already have? Okay. So, right, fighting style from fighter and from hunter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything like not stacking. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh no, here we go. Oh no, yeah. It says you can't take a fighting style option more than once, even if you get to choose it again. So it sounds like you can pick 2 of them, just not the same one twice.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
You can't take a fighting style option more than once, even if you later get to choose again.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
it sounds
because
like
you later
more
get to choose again.
particular.
They must like set it out so you get the choice to pick them all.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like
That
you can
makes
have
sense.
protection and 2 weapon
Yeah.
fighting, for example. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on, I'm just gonna read these.
Oh my god, they're really good, some of those.
Yeah, some of the feats are fantastically good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Love this actor one. It would be really good if I actually could convince someone that I am someone else. I am this man you're looking for, but you're a tiefling. Shh.
These are not the tieflings you're looking for.
Minor details. Shh.
By the way, I forgot. How do you calculate the spell save DC and the spell attack bonus?
Ooh, I think
for
spell
me-
save DC is 10 plus something. 10 plus your
That-
spell attack, I think it is. And your spell attack will be your spell modifier plus something else.
Yeah, it will be
that-
4 then, I guess, my charisma. I guess it's charisma I'm working from.
I think Sai has the answer for you.
Yeah, at least for me, the spell save DC is my passive wisdom. But and my passive wisdom is 10 plus my wisdom modifier. So I think for you it's 10 plus your charisma modifier, and that will be your spell save DC. My spell attack bonus is my my wisdom
modifier plus something.
Yes, so it's just the wisdom modifier, because the proficiency goes there. So you will have yours as your charisma modifier.
Yeah, mine is that different. It's 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my charisma.
No, your proficiency is already in your charisma
modifier.
Yeah.
Is it?
Which, by the way,
What? No.
at least for me,
it's not.
You can't add your
Shouldn't be.
proficiency to your base stats, right?
no, not
Proficiencies
your,
don't go inside
not
your
your
modifiers.
base stats, but your like the same thing that's in your saving throw. That
Are we looking at saving throws?
No, saving
Or-
throw shouldn't be relevant, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Oh, okay, yeah, but it's actually but it will be the same because it's the wisdom modifier, or charisma
I see what you
modifier plus
mean.
proficiency, so it will be the
Yeah.
same as that.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm using the wrong word. But
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
yeah.
So your charisma saving throw needs to go up as well there, Sloth. That should be 6, not 5.
Yeah. Also, we get that one proficiency bonus more, so we have to add them to the skill modifiers,
Wait, proficiency?
insights, and these. Yeah, proficiency will be 3 now instead of 2.
That's at level 5, at least for me.
Wasn't it level 4?
I
Grab
have it
some
at
water,
level
go
5.
back.
I might be wrong. Shit.
I'm really looking forward to having that go up because all of my stats will go up so much.
I think I have. Yeah, I'm just too excited for it to go up. I'm just clueless, sorry. You're right. Fuck.
I'll get like +1 to all my skills and +2 to some of them.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing some of these feats, they say prerequisite charisma at 13 or whatever, so you can only unlock those when your character is at a higher level.
That is correct.
Okay, that sounds like a really stupid question.
You also there are certain feats that are unique to your race. So
Yeah,
might
if
want
you need to
check
be able to
those
cast
out.
a spell or something.
Which is really bad for me because the only drow specific feat is drow high magic, which is kind of a bummer.
Hold on, where do you see that? The specifics for class? Is it on the class? The
Oh, I'm
class?
sorry. I'm on
race, I
the 5th edition wiki. It could be that those are not on the player's handbook.
I
Oh
can't
my
see them in the player's handbook. I can't see anything that's class.
Well,
specific.
never mind then.
Like there are certain things like you must be able to cast a spell, but that's not race specific.
I'm so
God, this is
indecisive if I just want to go with lucky or if I want to take the stat boost. Because stealth 8 would be fucking lit.
Yeah.
It's like
And
I
my-
will fuck ourselves up anyway.
And 6 acrobatics. But Lewis convinced me to pick acrobatics and I have yet to use it. I've never
Right,
had to
back.
make a acrobatics roll.
Welcome back.
Haven't you?
Hello there. Yeah, I
Maybe you
think
should start
you
doing
even
more
told
acrobatic
me,
things.
I think you even told me that acrobatics wouldn't be bad for me. And now,
It will be useful.
3
You will
months
find
later,
times where it's very helpful.
Like getting down from stuff.
You will thank me when you fall off of something.
okay, I will remember that.
Question, Lois, and this might be
Yeah.
silly. How
Go ahead.
are we meant to be picking? If we're picking feats, do you have to pick it relating to your character or just how you fancy playing?
No, just pick whatever. I mean, it's just a mechanical thing. I mean, I do encourage you to pick something that makes sense regarding your character, but it's more for your sake than anything else.
Okay.
There's no rule that says you can't take something that's a bit weird with your character. If you can work it into your backstory, fine. If it's something utterly bizarre, then I might encourage you to not do so and to pick something a little bit different.
Oh, there's a feat here called Pole Arm Master. That if I attack with a glaive, I get a second attack with it from the opposite end of the weapon.
Well, now that'd be very cool for you, and it would make perfect sense as well.
Ooh, but there's some other ones that I really don't like. I like the luck one as well. That's cool.
Lucky is very, very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one.
How often do you get the opportunity to take a feat?
Every 4 levels, I think.
8th and so on. Yeah, every 4.
Mm.
4th, 8th, 12th. It's all the way up to 19th.
Okay. Yeah.
Dungeon Delver is also pretty useful for us, I think, with all the fucking traps we activate and all the hidden doors all over the place.
Wait, what do you mean with we activate them? It's mostly only one person fucking this up.
That's true.
Don't look at me. Unless with the traps. I should put actually 2 in my decks. Prevent that from happening again.
Okay, I think. I currently don't even have a glaive because something snapped its blade.
Oh, sorry. You told me to stab it.
No,
okay?
it wasn't. No, it wasn't you. It was this bloody.
Yeah.
Bullet.
Bullet. Like that was important to me. That's that.
Well, you get the handle back at the hilt.
Maybe.
There you go.
I remember, Lewis. We have surprise roll, don't we? Do I remember that?
Yes, you should have a surprise round. Yes.
Did we roll initiative?
I do believe we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we
But
did.
people did roll.
Last.
Okay, nice.
So
Okay,
the first, you basically get a round 0 where everyone has an action except the bullet because it's a surprise.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be running. Hope you don't mind.
Beans, feel free to roll your initiative now,
Initiative.
but you won't get in a surprise round because we'll just say phone calls a little bit slow because you weren't here last time.
If I pick the alert feed, I automatically have +10 on initiative every single time.
Yeah, that's
What?
the same here. It's like your initiative would be filthy.
Yeah,
He
it's
would be going first every time.
It's +5 from alert, +3 from my initiative, and +2 from fancy footwork. No Rakish Audacity, sorry.
Fucking hell.
So the least amount I can roll is 11. Then.
Even if he
Look.
rolls a nat 1, he gets 11.
Lewis, could you delete these dice that are in front of my thing, the coloured ones?
Yes.
I can't do anything with them. Thank
I
you.
don't know how that ended up there. You had like this. Oh shit! I can't do them either. What's going on here? Oh, are they just locked? Oh, they're locked. That's why.
Yeah, I seem to remember them being 2 weeks ago. I couldn't do anything with them. I just assumed they were like table dressing or something.
It's just multicolored rainbow of dice.
Do you want me to roll then my initiative?
Yes, please do roll your initiative.
Okay, if we have chosen our feature, what should we be doing with it? Just write it in the feed.
Did you take a feat or did you increase your ability score?
I think I'm going to take heavy armor master.
Okay. Do you not have heavy armor proficiency already?
I have, but that's exactly. I mean, I'm not taking heavily armored. That gives you the proficiency. I'm already proficient with it, so I think I can take the master, and that will increase my strength by 1. And while you are wearing heavy armor, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage that you take from non-magical weapons reduced by 3. So.
I just read that. That's fucking boss.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I'm going into tank, I will need that.
Yeah, you can be the tank.
I would definitely recommend that.
Like I was meant to be.
Yeah, so that will go into feats, yes, heavy armor master. So you get plus
Should I
1 to your
write
strength.
Yeah, I will add that. Should I write it out what it does? Or?
No, you can remember. Just well, you can write it on the card if you like, but I think it's reasonably easy to remember. So you finally got a strength modifier after all this time. And that gives you -3 damage taken.
Yeah,
If you're proficient in heavy armor and you have enough strength now, I don't think you make any additional noise from your chainmail.
Yay!
But you still have a stealth disadvantage in some situations from your tower shield. But you're slightly less loud now, I think. You're not a walking cowbell anymore.
That's
Oh my
so
God.
nice thing to say. Oh,
I hope you know what a cowbell is.
I know
Not an
what
insult.
cowbell.
Okay, good.
I know.
Are we talking about the instrument then?
We're talking about the bells that cows have around their
Okay.
necks, so you farmers can hear them when they're walking around and shit.
Just
It's all
imagine,
like go dung 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 when they start moving.
just
It's like
imagine
whenever
Matara with a
Matara
big...
starts walking, like the entire district can hear.
Yeah.
It must be so annoying for the cow.
Yeah,
I
probably.
guess they get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just having a whole scenario around their neck. Lucky cows.
Matara bell.
How do ritual spells work?
What?
Ritual spell is a longer version of the normal spell, and it doesn't cost a spell slot.
It allows you to ritual summon a monster. It's more often than not a requirement to ritual summon said monster.
Exactly.
Reminds me of
You
Like
can't
Blue Eyes White
combine-
Dragon.
Yeah. Well, no, you can't.
Yeah, basically, it's
ritual
like
summon that.
spell cards have they
You
have.
could ritual summon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Okay, well, off topic. The spell cards will have a little thing on them that will tell you how long the ritual version is if you can do a ritual version, and that doesn't cost a spell slot.
I'm pretty sure you
Something
can't
more just reminds
ritual
me of
summon.
I mean, you'll be able to summon
Well, that's
Blackluster
fine.
Soldier with it. So
Yeah, Blackluster
might be worth a
Soldier.
check.
There's
You can't ritual summon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yes.
grappling. What does that do mechanically? Like you have when you grapple someone.
Do you know
Okay, so
Widowmaker?
grappling's a bit of a weird one in terms of the rules. I'd need to reread it, but essentially what you can do is like grab hold of someone and pin them down on the floor or something like that, so they can't take any actions. And it's basically like strength contest.
Okay. I think Inspiring Leader could be pretty cool. Like with just adding more health to other people. Just my level plus my charisma modifier. Quite a bit
Where is
extra.
this? Oh right.
Inspiring Leader.
Well, it would make sense for you, wouldn't it? As a bard, it'd be kind of cool.
Do you mean the grappler feat?
No, Inspiring Leader.
No, I mean because the one you said before with grappling.
Oh, yeah, grapple.
Because this would require you to have strength of 13. I don't know. Do you have it?
No, but I was just wondering what
Okay.
grappling does in the game.
I have a wiki page open with fairly precise descriptions if you want them.
Descriptions of the feats, or
Yeah, everything, what the feats do, and like very short, but precise.
Well, it's all in the
well-
player's handbook.
yeah, I'm just reading there.
How to summon a lemon.
Lewis, I think I'm going to take the lucky feat.
I
Okay,
think
go
I'm
for it.
going to go with it as well.
Just jam it into your feet section on your player on your.
Oh wait, I
character
need to
sheet.
go on to feats as well.
But I
Bottom
don't.
right.
I don't add any points or anything.
No, you do not. You just take lucky, you put it into feats, yeah, like you have, and then you can use that at will. You don't get any extra points because you trade the 2 points for a feat.
I just noticed this. I have passive wisdom, brackets perception. When do you use that?
Passive abilities are essentially that's passive perception, wisdom, and brackets or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
wisdom,
passive
brackets
perception is something that the DM uses for you. So if I say, for example, I've got a gelatinous cube in the dungeon somewhere, and I've rolled a stealth check for it, which when I do stealth checks for stuff behind the board. I don't do the roll you can see in chat. I just do a normal dice roll,
Right.
and then if it's a number that's higher than your passive perception, you don't see it. If it's lower than your passive perception, then I will let you know you've seen it.
Okay.
Like so I would say something, for example, like you hear something behind you or whatever. You hear the slurping sound of a gelatinous cube in the dungeon corridor behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't hear it, you get sucked up and die.
I feel like on the opportunities where you have to take a feat, you should take a feat, or is that not always correct?
I think feats are very good, but stats are also very important. there's quite a few level ups. If you took a feat every time, I think you'd have a lot of niche things and not a lot of general ability.
Also, I've read multiple people saying that the feats are too good not to use them, but there are only like 2 or 3 feats which are actually very useful for your class. So it wouldn't make sense to always pick the feats over the stats.
Well, how many feats can you take in total if 20 is your max?
There's no limit. Oh, you mean it? Okay, right. So it's 4, 8, 12, 16, and 19. I think so. You can do 5 total.
Okay, so you might want to take a couple of feats and then a bit more. Yeah, okay.
If you need... Sorry, go ahead.
Where are the feats? I'm on page 165, but it's not.
165 in the booklet.
It's PDF page 154 for us.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thanks.
If you guys are uncertain about what to pick, there are many guides. If you Google them, say take your class and then just feats guide. There are various blog posts talking about which are the best feats for your class if you want to pick one.
See, here's the thing. I'm really bad at that in like RPGs and stuff because it takes
the same.
Because I just keep searching for the best build possible instead of just going with what I fancy and enjoying it.
But then again,
I recommend
I don't
that
like
if you
wasting.
enjoy theory crafting, I recommend that you go ahead and do things like the blogs. If you don't enjoy theory crafting, you just build away and you will find you're just as successful.
Yeah.
You want to really optimize everything and get the maximum possible damage output, by all means, go for it. But you're not going to have an unenjoyable experience just because you haven't maximized efficiency in your character.
Unrelated question.
Yes.
At level 4, I get new spell slot for level 2 spells. Is that available to use now, or do I have to rest first? It's important for this.
You shouldn't get it available now.
Okay, so I will put it expended then.
Yeah, new spell slots that you gain, you don't have them available to you.
Oh,
They're considered expended until you do a rest.
Yep. Too bad.
Goes for you as well, Beans, and Sloth.
Sorry, what?
Any new spell slots you gained while leveling up are not available now. They're available when you do your next long rest, so they're considered expended until you do your long rest. Yep. Is everyone sorted? Everyone's done all their level ups? Has anyone not done their level up?
No, I haven't done my feats yet. I've done my skills.
I only need to.
Hold on, yeah, we don't gain any skills with our feats.
No, you either pick a feat or you pick a +2 points. You don't get both.
Okay.
You can pick
Are there
2 points.
Are there 3 types of weapons? There's basic, martial, and finesse. Or is finesse not part of that?
So finesse weapons are weapons that are affected by dexterity, so daggers, rapiers, etc.
Oh, I see.
Short swords.
The reason why we're talking about skills here, James, is because Tim's multi-class and he just picked up a level 1 fighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fighter, ranger hybrid.
It says ranger in your sheet.
Ranger.
We
Lewis.
also need to make. Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
You know the spell slot thingy where you can like show how many spell slots you've expended. Is there any kind of thing like that where you've just got the one of them, like just one of these things, so I can keep track of things that I've used? I've got charges. It'd be kind of useful just for that, just one of those.
I might do. Let's have a look. I think that is the best I've got for you. In that kind of, I can just give you another one of those, I suppose, but I don't even remember where I got that from. There's so much shit back here, honestly.
So I've got so many things that have got charges on them that I'm trying to keep track of. It's a bit tricky.
What is it exactly you're trying to keep track of?
I've got the lucky. I've got my 3 wands. Well,
oh my god! Yeah, you've got your whole one.
Yeah, something else as well, but I can't remember what. I'm trying to put it in the notes.
Oh shit! Yeah. What about your wands?
My
Fucking hell.
wands.
So many of those things. I don't know where I got those things from. Honestly, I have no idea. I can't find them back here anymore. I got them from somewhere, obviously, but I don't know where.
The cool little spell slot thingy. That's really clever.
It's really useful. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've used a couple of them back here when I've been doing NPCs with spells.
Uh-huh.
The only first one you've encountered with spells that you've actually fought though was that druid, and she only used the lightning thing and the entangling roots anyway. It wasn't a big deal. No, I've no idea. I don't know where I got it from.
Oh my
I can
god!
give you another copy of it.
Holy shit!
Have you got any like tokens that have got like blank on one side and a picture on the other? I could use that and then.
Oh, here we go. Spell slot tracker narrow resource tracker resource name. Yeah, here we go. This will do you.
Oh, nice. That's what
You
I
can
need.
rename it. And
Perfect.
does anyone want some of these? If you guys come over to Beans of Space and take a look at this, does anyone want one of these? You just
What
put a
is it?
name on it and you can take it up or anything. Anyone want it for lucky, for example?
Yeah. I'll take one for luck.
Yeah, I'll take
Here's
one.
for you. Right, here you go, Tim.
Yeah, I like one as well.
Actually, can I get?
Wait.
No, give me one and I'll put it in my
Thanks,
infinite
Lewis.
bag thingy.
I've put it there for you.
Yeah, I'm also just storing
do you
mine
want
for
one as
later.
well, Tanuki? You've got lucky, haven't you?
Look.
Tanuki! Tanuki! He must have gone AFK.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I see. the renaming of it's a bit weird.
Is it?
It gives you a little token, and you got to change the name of the token. Oh no, it still doesn't work.
I can't put this into my little baggy thing. I need a couple of them.
Okay. I won't get my baggie. Oh.
No.
There's free.
Yeah, that'll do me nicely. Thanks, bro.
How does the edit actually work then? Oh, what the fuck? Gives
Yeah,
you a token. What?
You got to change the name of the token, I think, like the text on it.
And then what? How does it? Then you click done. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Someone's workaround there.
Yeah, there's a bit of a hacky workaround in it.
But, oh. How do you edit it?
Click edit, and then it creates a little token. Right click that token, rename the
right.
token, and then click
Okay,
done.
right, okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, jank. It also didn't work. Oh, damn it.
And click done. Then it does it.
Yeah, I did. Let's try what? Points.
Yeah, you see renamed it, and you click done.
There we go.
There you go.
yeah.
And then you can semi-lock it, and then it won't change the total anymore for you, which is nice.
Oh yeah. I've got.
Tanuki, you hear yet? No, he's gone somewhere. I don't know where. Still light up for a second.
Oh, that's annoying.
Do we gain the extra HP immediately?
Yeah, take the XP. Yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah, I forgot
HP.
that.
Yeah, I was going
Oh,
to say.
HP. Yeah, you can take the HP. Yeah, you can have that.
Sorry,
Your
how many
maximum HP will go up. Your current HP, if at max, will go up with it. If your current HP is below the maximum, it will stay as it is.
What?
Yay!
How much does our max HP go up by?
It should be. You should be rolling one of your hit dice to determine that when you level up.
All right.
Plus
Sorry, I
your
should have made that clear.
concentration modifier.
I
Yeah,
think
plus
you will-
Constitution mod.
What,
This is the thing that you rolled a 9, a 9, and a 10 on last time.
What's up?
Yes.
Which one's a hit dice?
So I need you to roll a. Your hit dice is a 1d10. But if it's a d10 from being a fighter, so you roll a d10. You need to add one to your hit dice as well. So anyone who's still got 3 hit dice should be at 4, except for Tim. He should be something weird.
Okay, hold on.
He should have like a d8 and a d10 or something. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's D8.
D8 for ranger, but D10 for fighter.
So you
Alright,
got 2. Okay,
Oh,
right.
no, I haven't rolled that yet. I just grabbed it and then went down to look at it.
Oh, okay. Is that even a d10?
Yeah, I think so. I grabbed it from the D10
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, it's a d10. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't really use the dice much myself. I normally use the what's it called?
Here they
My
are.
stuff behind the scenes. Yes, Ethan.
Oh, yeah.
Auto roll, I think.
So you got 4, right? Okay.
Four, yeah.
So now you add your Constitution modifier, which is a 1. So that gives you additional 5 HP. So your max HP goes by 5.
Okay, but because I'm damaged, I don't gain any current HP.
Indeed.
At least for me, it's like your Constitution modifier per cleric level. I don't know if it's for other classes as well, but for me, it's the Constitution modifier times my class level.
Is it?
Yes, hit points at higher levels after level 1. 1d plus your Constitution modifier per cleric level. But I've been doing that. I'm just saying that others should read
I'm just looking at it now.
inside their class features if it's that for them too.
No, that's no. I don't think you're reading that right. So
Really? Just inside the cleric class features, hit points.
Per cleric
it's
level
hit points
isn't,
at higher
isn't a
levels, yeah?
multiplier.
Yeah, but it's saying your
yeah, so
Constitution.
you're talking about the section where it says hit points at higher levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for Bard, it is 1d8 or 5 plus your Constitution modifier per Bard level after first.
Yeah. Per cleric level. Of the first.
Your level isn't a modifier; it just means once per level. If you mean that.
Oh, okay. That's a very weird way to put it, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does seem a bit weird.
They should have worded per level up, just to be clear.
Yeah. That's I'm just not native speaker, so it just confused me.
How many-
Thanks for deciphering that.
I thought so as well the first time I read it, and I was like, well, that's fucking OP.
I was getting excited as well. Yay! No.
How many
Lewis?
experience points did we get? 1,000? Or 1,000?
Yes.
Okay, straight 1,000, nice.
It's about cantrips, learning new. If I get to learn another cantrip, how long does that take me, or do I learn it instantly since it's level 0? So it would be 0
Both you and
hours.
Beans can have cantrips for free.
Yay. Alright.
What? We get cantrips?
You can have cantrips for free. Yeah.
How many though? I'm living up.
No, like when you level up and you gain another like +1 to your cantrips, you can just pick one at will.
Oh, okay.
Like, you don't
Oh,
have to
nice.
learn it or anything.
Nice.
Because
I can
cantrips are
third-
simple and easy spells, so you can just have them.
Can people see the edges of my resource counters here? I can't tell.
If something of yours goes into the thing, it shouldn't. Like they should be able to see it sticking at the bit that sticks out.
They
As long as
shouldn't
a part of it is inside it, they shouldn't be
Oh.
able to see it. No.
Okay, because it's the
I mean, I can because I can see through everything, but I don't think they can.
You see everything.
Everything.
You stared into my soul and found it wanting.
I'm the great all-seeing eye. I see you.
Can you also see why kids love the taste of cinnamon toast crunch thingies?
Yes.
Oh shit. Boy.
Why?
see everything.
That is a meme, Tim.
Why do you sound like fucking Lila?
He sounded like the
Because
girl.
it makes my wee wee hard.
I thought he was mimicking the dragon who was upstairs.
Oh.
I don't know, I
And
just
that
picked
was
a
the
random
line
voice
the
and went
dragon
with
was
it.
saying as well. I see you, I smell you.
Why do you sound like a heavy chain smoker?
Because I am.
Oh, fuck.
70 a second.
70
Wow.
is.
Whoa, those are some fed vapes per minute, bro.
Wow, I want to see you at
Fucking-
TCP levels. Bloody hell.
There are two
I
types
don't
of people.
want to-
Instantaneous
Your
cancer.
I think if I die, I should make a dragon king and speak like that.
What is that noise?
Yeah.
That's creepy, though.
You just like it.
It turns me on, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, okay. Just step back a bit.
If you think Corvo's a bit creepy now, I would not advise going Dragonborn. It seems to have a thing for them.
Oh, that's really
He needs that dragon cock.
I'm sorry, but the whole Dragon Ball meme, that is not my doing.
He needs that bus throw. Oh!
Right, so guys, are we
By the
sorted
way,
them?
reminds me
Does
something
anyone
about-
have any remaining questions about their level up?
I'm still sorting out my feet.
I
Our
and
did-
reading them all.
Our next level, that's 6,500, right?
Yeah, it's on the same by the map. 6,500 for the next level.
Okay, joyous.
And that's when your proficiency bonus goes up for the first time.
Oh, great. I mean, we'll probably all be dead by the end of this game, so today, so it's a bit
Don't
redundant.
jinx
But...
it.
Hold on, I've got a bunch of.
Sly, is that your next character?
No, that's just something I saw the other day, and I was like, well, if Corpo decides to marry Lila, I mean that would be her
It is
afterwards. I
not
guess.
going. It is not going to happen.
Just look, she's wearing violet flowers,
God, we've
like
got a
lilacs.
We got to attend a D&D wedding.
I think before I do that, I would rather like throw Cabo off a cliff or something.
No, that's when you can use your agility skill. Roll agility.
No, your acrobatics will save you.
Yeah.
Lewis, that's the reason why Lewis told you to get acrobatics.
No, I will just.
You would commit suicide one day.
I will
You
just
don't want
use
to.
my say lucky feed and pick the lower roll. Ha.
Cheeky.
Wow.
Your acrobatics, don't worry, your acrobatics will be so high that even your lower roll will still be enough to save you.
Hey, it's only 5.
I will put the DC suspiciously low.
Wow, rigging the game. Rigging the game. No
What would you expect from Lewis?
Nothing
ever-
less
Most
and nothing more.
professionalism.
If we ever go
Okay.
to that flying island, even if you jump from there, still alive.
We could have the wedding at the ice lake. We could finally find a
Oh
use for
yeah, we can just freeze. We don't even know what's there. Who's fucked up my cards? Someone's moved my cards a little bit.
Okay, so, right. You still doing your feats, Tim?
I am, yeah. I think I'm going to choose
Okay, right,
medium
so-
armor mask.
I thought you were going to go lucky. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought I was going to go for lucky as well, but it's a bit overrated.
Oh,
Right, so controversial opinion there. Controversial opinion aside, does anyone else have any questions, or is anyone else still doing anything?
Just trying to find my cantrip.
So Beans is going through his cantrips. Does anyone else have anything they want to go through?
Did all of
No,
you
okay.
bump up your
I think
HP?
I have.
yeah.
I want to go through master and hit GM.
Yeah, everyone make sure that you've done your HP.
Yep, done.
Oh, what
oh,
do we?
yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
Beans,
oh,
definitely make sure
shit,
you
yeah.
do that.
Forgot about that. I roll one.
I got a lucky roll. Yes.
Come on, Beans, roll your d6, get a 6, we believe.
Out of curiosity, Lewis, I don't know if you know this, but
Yeah.
for like other D&D campaigns in, say, like zombie apocalypse stuff, is there
Yeah.
still this much detail of like classes and subclasses and feats and stuff, or is it a little
I
bit more
think so.
superficial because the setting doesn't really allow for you to?
Well, I think there's still quite a lot of detail and flexibility going on. But I mean, if I was ever going to run a kind of zombie apocalypse thing, which was quite interesting, and I quite like the idea of doing something like that. If I ever do run anything like that, I will probably run it as a fantasy setting, not as a modern day setting. So I would carry across the majority of the D&D rules and then add in my own for anything that needs to be changed.
Okay.
Sounds more-
Spoiler alert, that's what's going to happen. This is the big climax of this campaign, is that we release a zombie plague and we have to try and find a cure, and that's the next campaign.
I hope you're joking, because if that's a real like spoiler,
I
someone
have
needs to
no idea.
bludge on your head.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Okay, good.
You think Lewis would tell me anything?
No, I was thinking you might have googled the campaign or something.
Okay, I'm going to roll my
Oh,
health.
Actually, the ending of the campaign is completely custom. I'm only using the beginning of the campaign.
Wait,
I wouldn't even know what to Google.
we have no idea how to spoil ourselves. Great.
We're starting from a campaign called Storm King's Thunder, and then we're building through that. The end of Storm King's Thunder is still the end that we're using to that section, but my story goes beyond that. So I've essentially expanded the story both laterally and vertically. So we will actually go. There's more to the story than just what's in the basic basic book of Storm King's Thunder.
I didn't get one. Yay!
Wait, what are we rolling for our hit die?
Hallelujah.
Hit dice.
We just roll one hit dice
Yeah.
and then add that.
Yes, you roll your hit and add your Constitution modifier.
Oh, Constitution modifier. Okay, which
Oh.
is
1.
So you just leveled up in fighter, so you got to roll your fighter hit dice. You can't
0.
roll the other one.
My HP is so low.
I gained 4.
You only have one of your fighter hit dice. You don't have 3 of them.
I don't have hit dice as a
Oh.
fighter. What's this?
Okay, where did I get 3 from then?
I don't know.
Yeah, but he rolled 3.
No. We're not talking about that.
No,
So-
yeah, we're talking about
sorry.
Okay, so you've rolled a
Right,
3.
so-
You add your Constitution, which is 1, and then that gives you a +4.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about, James?
Oh, hold on, I found it. I thought I didn't have hit dice, but I do. I just don't know what they do.
Yes, you do. You have 4 of them now. You're level 4.
Oh,
Hit
nice.
dice are what determine your hit points in general, and during short rests, you can roll your hit dice to regain health.
Oh, okay.
You guys will find hit dice. Will find more use of short rests once you're out into the wild and so forth, and you're not in a city, because mostly you've been in a city or in a town. You've had chances to take long rests. Long rests become very risky in some places, because 8 hours is a long time to be spent sitting around doing nothing.
Well, I'll soon get a spell where we just can heal
Okay.
in a little hut.
Okay, right. How's it going over there, Beans and Tim?
I'm just trying to spells.
Wait, why did the number of hit dice I have matter? Why does that matter?
It's essentially how many you can potentially roll during a short rest, and you get 1 per.
Oh, okay, I see.
So we could take 4 short rests before.
No,
we
you
would
can take
get
1 short rest, and you can roll all your hit dice, or as many of your hit dice as you wish to roll during that short rest.
That's
Okay,
cool.
but once you've expended all your hit dice, you can't regain.
You get them
health
back
on
during a
short
long
rest.
rest.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
cool. I'm ready when you are. Hold on.
I think I'm gonna get
Beans and
savage
spells.
attacks.
Yeah, I'm done.
Savage attacker.
Guess you're still picking your feet there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for savage attacker. Once per turn, when you roll for melee weapon damage, you can re-roll the weapon's damage
nice.
dice and use either.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Plus the fact you got Dark Steel, so you can never roll a 1 anyway.
I'm using my greatsword.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, the silver one that you've got.
No, the one I got from the champion.
Oh yes. Shit. Did I give you a card for that?
Yeah, I've got it
I did,
here.
didn't I? Yeah. Did you give the
It's-
silver? Oh, you put this. Okay, yeah.
I put it in
Which
the
one
thing.
mentioned that to Beans. We put the silver greatsword into the bag of holding.
Did we?
Yeah, whilst you were
While
gone.
away.
Oh,
I assume
right.
you would be acceptable of that, so we kind of just
Wow.
did that. For...
You want to pass it over? Oh, I've got it over here. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you got the card for it.
Cool. Great sword. Mine now, is it?
Where is that greatsword card?
It's I can find it for you. Attack.
Is it in your area somewhere?
No, it's over here.
Right
It's
in
here.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, should be on your sheet really if it's equipped.
Yeah, actually, I'll
Should be
I'll
up
put it
here.
in a sec. Just equip it instead of my thingy.
It's my motivational gift. It encourages me to just do it.
Just do it. Drag this down. Yeah.
When I feel self-doubt about whether I'm going to be able to kill this thing, I just look at my gift, and it inspires me to keep going.
That's so useful way to use it in the game. That's like,
I know, right?
yeah.
Well, I don't know what else you'd use it for.
Do it!
I was waiting for this.
Hang on, wait. Strength. Oh my god.
The bullet rises up on its legs. Just do it!
What is it doing?
The bullet doubts itself for a moment. Just do it!
Hula flops back and goes to sleep. Dreams about Shia LaBeouf in his his video.
Starts humping Skardash's leg.
Oh god. I'm pretty sure my leg would break and shatter and explode.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Didn't we say earlier that when they are
They have
mating,
very
it's
aggressive mating rituals.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're not doing that, you will be like.
Well, so do I.
Soon.
Oh yes, death by station.
Why is there some random leather armor here? Tanuki, have you stripped off again?
No, what? No.
Just some random leather armor.
Hey, the last time was on accident.
Why is it just like in the open?
Oh, Lewis, I have one other question really quickly.
Yes.
One of the feats refer to like knowing which way north is all the time, but we have a compass right here. Like that seems a bit of a redundant feat if you have a compass.
That's something I give to you in general, just because I think that it's not difficult for any of your characters to figure out what direction north is. I just feel like it's just something that you would know. You've got a ranger in the group. You've got some pretty intelligent people in the group. People that have wandered through the wild for quite some time.
Feat also was like saying how you'll know the exact time of day and how long you have before night. How is that?
I usually give you the time of day in rough estimates, don't I? I normally give you like somewhere between 4 and 6 or something like that.
Okay.
I mean,
If you wanted that feat, I would probably buff it up in some way.
Okay, fine.
Shouldn't we know where north is given the position of the sun anyways? I mean, this is not something...
Well, the position of the sun won't tell you where it is.
I would imagine this is more for like dungeons and stuff.
Oh, that makes sense.
You wouldn't know inside dungeons, no.
Unless I spend like 3 gold on a compass, and then I've got an entire feat
Oh yeah,
for 3
then
gold.
you would.
Yeah,
should probably start soon.
That wouldn't tell you.
I was going to say, we should probably crack on.
I'm just waiting for people to tie things up.
I was just going to say that compass won't tell you the time of the day.
That's
Yeah, that's true.
But a watch would.
Yeah, but is there watches in this world?
They're pretty complex mechanical devices. You might find some kind of basic rudimentary stuff, but not like modern day mechanical watches, that's for sure.
Okay.
Casio watch.
Yes.
Built-in calculator.
I remember we had this discussion when we were doing the vision thing. But there's some spells that wasn't in the deck that you still allowed me to have, and I cannot remember if Tiny Hut was one of them. It is not in the deck,
It might have
but
been.
it is on Roll20.
Yeah, cantrip.
No, it's a spell that I can gain later. I just started reading through it.
Okay, it's something that you will need to... I'll make you a custom card for it, if it's not in the deck somewhere.
Luki, why is this here?
Sorry.
This
is my Dancing Lights cantrip, which I get big as I'm a drow.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so is anyone else still doing any level up stuff?
No.
Nope.
No.
Cool, then we're all done. Lovely.
I'm ready
Right,
to
let's
run.
go. The bootlet kills you all.
Okay, session's over, boys.
Level 1.
We can spend the rest of the session to make our new characters then.
Yeah.
If anyone does need to make a new character at any point, which is very possible, because characters can die in this campaign, like I'm very
Really?
open about that. There's no way that I will just let you survive things. Some DMs will be like, "Oh yeah," and an angel comes down from the sky and restores you to life or
Actually,
something.
we have
I
that,
will
don't we?
allow
We have
that.
a fucking ring. Can we not just summon the
You
angel
do.
to smite this
It's
bitch
not
down?
like I was saying
Oh,
that the
right.
other day at all.
Yeah,
I
she
didn't
did
know
say
I
that,
had
but using it
Oh,
using
right.
it for a little boulette, well, not a little, but you know,
Little?
just a lone
It's gonna kill
boulette.
us all.
in the-
Yeah, but I'm not going to like use it right away, but I'm aware it is there, and I will keep an eye
We
on
forgot about that.
if anyone is dying.
Mm.
Okay.
And we all just
I
run
had
in
my
different
eye on
directions and let one person die or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be just looking. Okay, I don't like you. You can do it.
Okay, right. So Beans, please run a blah blah blah. What's the word? Initiative roll for me, please.
Initiative.
I can already
Yes.
sense that we get so used to the angel. Next time we call her, we need someone to tie our shoes.
Oh my
We can
god.
only use it twice.
That's something.
It's not
17.
enough to get used to it that badly.
17. That puts you. Yeah.
Just wait till I get the divine intervention.
Hmm.
Then we
Can
get
I-
the using it for fishing.
Can I call her to play rock, paper, scissors with her?
Oh my god. Just call her and say hi and then just leave.
That would be a very Kobo thing to do.
Okay, right, guys. So we'll do a quick recount of the previous session, and then we will continue.
Okay.
We managed to scam our way through the arena,
Oh, yeah, that was
landing us
horrible.
the victory. We might
And
have
a lot
committed
of-
1 or 2 war crimes in the meantime,
Mhm.
one of which being incinerating a guy.
Hey,
But we made it out alive, we got the money, and then we went to collect the Goliath heads, and some people had the very fantastic idea to try and stab the bullet to see if it's still alive and kicking, and
To
as we
make sure it was dead.
and as it turns out to be, Bullet's not dead, and we might have a problem or two. But at least
Yeah.
we already have 3 heads worth 300 gold pieces, which is nice.
On the place.
and I rejoined you in the arena.
So
Yep.
are all these guys dead now? These Goliaths?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
They are
It is a-
deader than dead.
It is a horrific scene of carnage. There are bodies strewn all across the field. Basically, it is an excellent demonstration of the bullet's destructive capabilities. For example, Skylash was examining, I believe it was this one I just put my mouse over earlier, and he did an investigation check on it to try and check if it had anything in its pockets, and he
There-
discovered that it
there were
didn't
no
have any pockets anymore because the entire midriff of the body was missing. Essentially, all that was left was like the rib cage upwards, and then its knees downwards, somewhere elsewhere a few feet away.
Also, Skardash went full Metal Gear Solid on the guys that tried to blowpipe us to death.
Oh my god, that was insane. I loved that shit.
Yeah.
And I have a blowpipe.
Yeah, quick reminder for Beans, the count of the Goliaths was determined to be lower than the total count of what you experienced previously, so it does appear that either some of them escaped or died elsewhere.
Right.
There, I think it was 28 of them in here, and 36 was originally, I believe.
Oh yeah, and he snapped my glaive.
Did Beans get the money? Did someone add it for him?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Also,
Oh, cool.
that Metal Gear Solid thing, there was some people in the audience at the, what was it, arena that
Yeah.
were going to interfere with blowpipes with some
Yeah.
fucking poison on it, and
Mm.
Skardash went and stealthily snapped their necks and killed them.
Well, I
Well,
snapped one of
I
their
wouldn't
necks
want-
and then shot the other one with
To be
the-
fair-
Yeah, true, but that's
To be,
it was.
to be fair, we can't complain because we cheated more than once, even at the very end to get the victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cannot complain, but I'm not saying that. Just saying that what happened.
Mm. Yeah, they were focused on Matara. They were thinking about killing her.
I
Or
don't
something.
understand why would they focus me on
I don't
arena.
know.
I wasn't like
Maybe they're sexist.
Yeah. Maybe they are.
Maybe that's just it.
Okay,
I
right, so
honestly-
I think that is a sufficient recap of the session.
okay, yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off there, but we're getting a little bit off topic. Right, so we'll call that a good recap. And essentially, with the point we're resuming from is combat is just broken out. You guys have a surprise round. Odin has just attempted what he believes from his knowledge of bullets, which is somewhat limited but quite reasonable, to perform an execution upon this bullet. Unfortunately, it does not appear to have actually been successful, and the bullet has now risen to its feet, let out quite the roar of pain, and now appears to be ready to go on somewhat of a rampage.
Another one.
Another one.
Yes, another rampage. So we shall resume from that point. Cue
Can I
the music.
Get one clarification, Toff. What
Yes.
position is the bullet in? You say it's reared up onto its back feet.
It is
still
now
in there?
on its all 4 legs,
Okay.
reared up, head arched up to the sky, blood pouring off of it in significant quantities. It's definitely wounded.
How tall? How big is it? Like height and width?
We are talking reared up with its head upwards, obviously makes it slightly taller. If its head were kind of flat, we'd be talking about 10 to 15 feet upwards,
What?
Okay.
roughly. And about 8 to 9 feet in length.
So like a dinosaur.
Wait, in length. So it's like just tall but not very long.
Pretty much. It's got some pretty long legs on it. You can see the legs kind of like they bend in essentially, so that it can kind of like tuck itself down into almost like a torpedo shape. So you can see if it sort of like burrows under the ground.
Does it have any weak spots? Can I see?
You can on your turn. You can roll a perception check.
Okay.
Also, Top, had I? Sorry, go on.
I was just wondering about the weak spots. I think last time it was said that its stomach is not covered by its plates. Or do I
we'll find out on the.
It's not as heavily, yeah. But go to your perception checks. Okay, so the first turn.
One thing, Toff, by the way, I can't remember. Did I pick up my glaive handle?
No.
Yes, you did. I do believe.
No, you wanted to.
I feel like I had.
It would be a free interaction anyway. It would be a free interaction regardless.
I remember you just being very upset and wanting to grab it.
I think you were just discussing it if you can do it on your turn.
Yes.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so Erden's turn to begin the round.
Okay, and this is a surprise action.
Yes, round 0.
Okay, so I pick up my glaive handle because that's important to me. I pull out my crossbow with another bolt loaded in it, of the same type as last time, Toff, and I fire directly into the unarmored belly, or neck, I should say, of the beast. So, kind of what looks like a fleshy part that's bleeding as close to the existing wound as I can get, really. I just want to bury that bolt as deep as possible. Pretty much point blank range.
And this is a hand crossbow?
Yes.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, fuck, I can't remember all these rolls to hit. Yeah, it's a D...
Should he get an advantage? I mean, this thing is lying on the floor.
He would have an advantage. It's standing up.
Oh, okay.
It would have an advantage from its sheer size and the fact he's at point blank range. However, he's pointing at a very specific part of the body.
Right. Well,
I would say is offsetting.
That's 4. So I'm going to use one of my luck points to re-roll that. Watch me use all 3 luck points.
We're just going to cheese our way through the game from now on.
I think you have to use luck before you roll, though.
No, afterwards.
No, it says you re-roll.
No, it says you can do it while you're rolling or before, but you can't use it.
No, it says you can do it after the roll, but before the outcome.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't given an outcome, so he can roll again.
Oh, okay. So I've re-rolled 14 plus... Yeah, 14 to hit.
Is that the outcome of the roll?
You rolled 14. Add your to hit chance on your hand crossbow.
18.
18 total. Are you sure? That all of your things?
Yes, it says +4 to hit on crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And damage is...
What's that mean?
1d6. Is there a d6 around here? Am I going to have to grab one?
There's one on the table, blue one on the table.
Oh,
2 blue ones.
Green one.
There's always dice on the table somewhere.
It's teal.
Yeah, there's always dice on the fucking table.
6 plus my dex, which is 2, so that's 8, and it's piercing.
You managed to lodge the arrow into the underbelly that they were aiming for, in this like sort of area where it already looks like the creature was wounded. The creature appears to have little more reaction than kind of a grunt, and that's about it.
Okay, and do I have any... Can I use any movement now before my...
Yes, up to 30 feet of movement.
Okay, I am backing the fuck out. So...
You would normally receive an opportunity attack from this, but it is a surprise round, so you do not.
Oh, the bullet goes last anyway. So we both get our turns twice before it can attack us.
Yep, you do.
Oh, okay then. I guess I reload my crossbow with a 3rd bolt.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep, Corbo's turn.
Oh, wait, hold on. If you don't run away now, it will get its opportunity attack if you try to run away next turn, right? Because then it's not in price anymore.
It may do, yeah.
Is that right?
Yep, that is the logic behind that.
I wouldn't want to take an opportunity attack of a 15-feet monster.
Okay, I'm going to back away, then that's probably a good shout. I'll back away.
Oh, wow, thanks.
It's okay, you can back
Later,
away
bitches.
too. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So yeah, I'm backing off to here. Okay, yep, that's me.
Excellent. It's now Corbo's turn.
being absolutely amazed by the fact that someone would do something so stupid as to waking up a bullet before we collected all of the heads. I hold on very tightly to the one head I've already severed because it's worth 100 gold pieces, and I do a double dash in order to get a respectable distance between me and the beast. So basically,
you don't
like,
want to attack it.
No, are you fucking stupid? No.
It's wounded and it's like grunting.
No. Just no.
Sorry. Someone was sending me a PM from this group, FYI. What was the action you wanted to
Double
take?
dash as far away as I can, so 90 feet.
Smart.
This direction.
Okay.
I don't know, it should be around here. It should be fine.
Yep. Just take it roughly. I mean, 90 feet's crazy distance. I'm not too fussed if that's not perfect.
What did we do to that torch? Did we throw it?
What torch?
The torch, yes, the torch is somewhere in the clearing, so the humans do have dim light in here.
Did you hear the part that I want to take the one head with me?
Yeah, you're carrying
Okay, good.
one head, yeah. You're 100 gold. What was it? I think it was 100. Was
100 gold, yes.
Focusing on the important thing.
Okay, Skydash's turn.
I don't know. I don't know if I should attack it or run.
Run.
I don't know how fast it is.
It's called a shark. It might be very fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Nickname the
But
land
it is
shark.
wounded. It is wounded. So
should-
there's that.
You should try just stabbing its foot with your greatsword and just try to pin it and then run.
Yeah. Just lop a foot off it. Just
Pin it.
It might be so strong that it doesn't do much if the sword is holding it to
I
ground.
might remind you did want to do a perception check this round.
Oh yeah. Can I do that then?
Of course. I would take that as a bonus action.
Oh. Really? Okay. Well, I rolled a.
Okay, you can either do it as your bonus action or your free interaction. Your choice.
Free interaction.
Yeah, on your turn you have movement action, bonus action, free interactions, such as pulling a easy to pull lever, opening a door, etc. Picking up an item.
Oh,
from the floor.
okay. Yeah, I'll use it as my free interaction then.
Yep. What'd you
I rolled a 10.
10 total. Okay.
Total, yeah.
Do you? It's not your favorite enemy or anything like that, is it?
No, I think my favorite enemy is aberrations.
Aberration.
Yeah, aberration.
Monstrosity. Do you believe it's a monstrosity? Yes, it is a monstrosity. Right. You can tell that the creature is definitely wounded. It has quite a few wounds across itself. Quite a lot of blood is coming out of these wounds, and from at least the side of it that you can see, it appears to be its left eye that you can see. It appears to be blind in that eye.
Oh.
There is a rather nasty-looking gash, which looks like it's been created by a very heavy-looking war axe.
Shit.
The same axe that the
Where is that?
champion was was carrying.
Oh.
You can roll perception to look for it if you like.
Yeah. Again.
Not
Another
this turn.
perception. Oh, okay. Right. Well, so I know there's a huge wound on it, but I don't know where. Okay.
Well, you know there's a huge wound, the huge axe wound across its left eye, so it's blind in the left eye.
Oh, it's on its left eye. Okay.
And it has a lot of wounds in general.
Okay. Does that have like protective plating on its face?
Yeah, the plating essentially covers the kind of the upper jaw all the way down towards its back, and then its entire underbelly and its lower jaw appear to be kind of a very thick, strong leather.
If I lodge my sword into its already wounded, like the great axe wound, is it bleeding out of that wound?
The eye looks like it is bleeding a lot of blood. It looks messed up.
Okay, if I stab that, I wouldn't get any bonus to damage or anything, would I?
I wouldn't give you an advantage on the attack roll. I would consider it. It's quite high up above you at this point because its head is arched up in the air.
Okay, all right.
In its roar of pain. So I would say disadvantage on the attack because you have to jump to do it.
Fair enough. Well, there's a huge wall of like boulette chest in front of me. Can I not see any wounds?
Oh yeah. There are a few wounds essentially across the underbelly, but they're not significant. They're more like scratches and some nasty scars and so forth. You could definitely exploit some of them, but it's not like the eye wound.
But when you say exploit, like, what do you mean?
Okay, so there's kind of like a thick leather the underbelly is kind of a thick leather, and there are bits of it which are kind of scratched and cracked, essentially.
Yeah, but
So
I mean, what benefits does it give me
if you were to strike it with a weapon, it looks like it would probably part a little bit easier.
Well, so it wouldn't increase, like... Would it just... Is it just like a description that I get or something? Or does it actually do more damage?
Information from it's hard to give you much more of a information from a 10 on your perception roll.
Yeah, see, I'm quite tricky. Like, I don't know what to do in this situation. Yeah, I guess I could just run.
Run towards
run.
I'm gonna try and fear it.
Should I run with you guys or like away from you guys? If we spread out, it'll go for.
Yeah, I was gonna say split. At least.
No, sprint towards me. I'm gonna cast fear on it. Yeah, run away.
But don't we have like 3 options? We could like either stay and fight it and maybe win, or we could try to run away, and then either it will not be fast enough to run after us because it's wounded, or it will. If it runs after us, if we're split up, maybe one person will die. If it runs after us as a group, then we might be able to take the fight with it and maybe win that, or we might all die.
When I cast fear on it, it's going to run away from me, so it's going to run in the direction of Skardash that way. So
okay, yeah, you're right.
we need to run this way and we run away from it.
Okay, yeah, I'll run towards Beans. I don't know how far I can
dash,
run.
Can't you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then another 6, right? Is it?
If you
Yeah,
dash, you double your movement. Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Okay.
I don't like that I'm now the closest person.
Yeah.
I'm as close.
I was gonna say actually, but you're about to bail on me too. So.
You see.
Yep. Any other actions there? We use dash with bonus actions. You have no actions left.
Okay, I'm going to go up to this tree.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm going to cast my... I'll use my Wand of Fear to use the command on him. The Fear command. The Flee command, sorry.
Okay. Does it have a DC or anything like that? Or is it... How's it work?
On here, command. For holding the wand, you one charge, save DC 15. And then it's this one here, Flee.
DC save 15, I'm assuming Wisdom.
Yeah, probably. How smart is it?
It fails its throw, and it makes it use its legendary resilience to to pass the saving throw regardless.
Oh, what?
Legendary resilience.
Resilience? Oh,
it's one of its abilities.
Brazilians?
It passes the saving throw.
Okay, that running away.
It seems to be affected for a second, and it just shakes it off.
Damn.
Okay.
Or you have your
Any
boots,
other
you can
actions?
just fly like up above it.
I'll run away. Thank you, guys.
Wow, okay.
That's a Molotov cocktail. Could use that.
Matara's turn.
Okay. I will move behind this tree, like trying to stay hidden from the bullet, but so that I have line of sight to Eden and everyone else is behind me, so I know where they are. And instead of doing anything now, I will prepare myself so that if anyone is directly attacked by the bullet or otherwise seems to be in direct danger of dying, I will use the ring.
Sure.
I will stay
So
there.
you're preparing yourself to cast the spell. Right.
Yes, with the ring.
Okay.
As a reaction.
As a reaction, yes.
Yes.
Go for it.
Or
It is now
anyone
Proof's
being in
turn.
direct life-threatening situation.
Gotcha. Proof.
I'll just be casting bardic inspiration on Erden.
Great.
Because I'm expecting Erden to go up there and fight it.
To die.
You have weird expectations, honestly.
Actually, not. How do you say it? Would he use it on Erden?
It would be in my character to stay and fight this thing. So.
Yeah. Wonder if I could put it to sleep.
Well, good luck.
Actually,
It has legendary resilience. It probably wouldn't.
I think it has way too much
You
HP
can't make
as well.
saving throws against. You can't make saving throws against sleep. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I just also realized that Proof doesn't really know much about the bullets, unlike we all else.
I think I'll go say hello to Corbo.
Hello there.
Like, I have no idea what this thing is, but now it's standing up and it's roaring, and I don't think that's very awesome because I can see a lot of very tough dudes not being so tough anymore lying around it.
You guys that are fleeing, can you do me an awesome favor and just flee north? Don't have to like, redraw everything on the board.
Sure. There we go. Wait, actually,
is that
that's
north?
only 1, 2, 3,
North is
4,
up here.
5, 6.
Like,
North
that's-
is this way. Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I'm just talking about in terms of the board.
See, this is why we need the compass.
I'm
Oh,
talking
okay. Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Actually, I'll just go for the full run, I think. Hold on.
Yeah, I'd like to
Actually
run
count.
this way.
Run towards the bullet. Yeah, do me a favor and run towards the bullet, guys, so I can kill you off nice and quickly. Okay, right.
Okay.
Okay, so any other actions from Proof?
Oh yeah. I cast the bardic inspiration on Erden, and no, I don't have any song because I have no idea what I actually would say to Erden. Just like, I would probably just use
Just
my
don't
magic
die,
and
you
mumble
moron.
something.
Do
Yeah.
it! Just do it!
Just do it.
Okay. So you get an inspiration dice there, James.
Okay, what does that do?
When you essentially either feel like you're going to... It's like Bless, you know, it's like that, but you get... It's a bigger dice. It's 1d6, I think it is.
Okay.
But you can only use it once.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, right. Blah, blah, blah. That should be your whole turn, I believe. Movement, bonus action. We still have an action, I think, unless you dashed.
I dash.
You did. Okay. There we go. So it's your turn over. And back to Erden.
Okay. I am going to take my crossbow. I'm still within 30 feet of the bullet, so I'm going to fire at it again, aiming for the same soft spot, just trying to get the bolt in as deep as possible. So, kind of using my knowledge of bullet anatomy, I'm aiming for where I know there to be some pretty big blood vessels, and just hoping to do as much damage and to, you know, affect it as much as possible. So I'm
Okay, go for it. Do you hang on? Regarding the blood vessels, do you remember what you rolled for your bullet history? I don't. It was reasonably low, I think, wasn't it?
I have a feeling it was 13.
It was not high enough to know what the thing inside the bullet is that keeps it alive against
Yeah.
all odds.
Yeah. So I would say you know roughly where the blood vessels are, but you don't know much about them. So your location's fine. Yeah.
I rolled 19 for my roll.
19, that hits. Roll damage.
Damage is 1d6. It's 5 plus 2, so that's 7.
Okay.
Because it's such a high hit, how well does it hit? If I'm aiming at that specific point where I
So,
know there to be some
right.
big blood vessels.
I would say the bolt is embedded itself pretty deeply. You're pretty confident that it has impacted the vessel and it's probably split it.
Okay. It's the same bolt as last time as well.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I then use my movement to get to here. I think, yeah. So I'm just kind of covered by the tree, and then I use my bonus action to reload my crossbow for the 3rd time.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's everything.
Bobo's turn.
I'm done.
No fault required. See you later, shitlord.
I'm not
You're
taking
the
that fight.
definition of a pussy.
Right, Sky.
I'm always in for a fight, but I'm not fighting a thing that could eat me alive.
Well, obviously not. You're not always in for a fight. I mean, I would love to fight this guy, but you're running away. I need backups, like Overwatch. I need my team with me.
You're fucking hurt. I'm fighting that thing. Go to him.
Okay, Sky and Ash's turn.
I guess since we're all just retreating, I'll just retreat as well a bit. I just wanna use 6 feet of movement and then ready my arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just go here and ready my arrow at the bullet.
I'm deleting.
Gonna fire? Just preparing yourself.
Yeah, I'm just. Actually, yeah, I'll fire it.
Okay. I'm assuming your hunter's marking.
Yeah, obviously.
You had forgotten it. Obviously, hunting or smack.
Yeah, obviously, I didn't forget that. Haha, thanks, Lewis. What? Sorry. Right. So, I think it's +3. Oh, 16 plus 3. 19.
Hits.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so 1d8 plus 3 is 10 plus 5, 15 overall damage, plus... Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, 15 overall damage.
Okay. Right, so launching the arrow, you managed to get it into the flank of the creature, where one of the cracks was previously, and it is definitely noticed this one. The creature lets out a pretty nasty looking grunt. In comparison, where it was like before, it was like now it has definitely felt that, and you can see it kind of like brings its head back down again, almost like kind of like brings itself in, almost like a turtle in a way. Its legs kind of crouch down, and it loses a bit of height, and it sort of leans its head roughly towards where the arrow came from.
Oh shit!
Wait. You got anything else?
Can I use my last foot of movement to just like hide a little bit here or something?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay. Fungo's turn.
Previously, did everyone search all these Goliaths? So they would search.
We didn't have the time.
No. We've only done 2. We've done this one here.
Yeah.
And I think this one.
Well, you did one as well.
Yeah, I did this one.
No, but I did one as well. We have 3.
Yeah, I was
3,
trying
okay.
to get the head off. I wasn't searching for it more.
Right, I cut the head off
this
this one and...
I did. Can we remove the ones we've already beheaded?
Yeah, good idea.
So if we come back,
we'll just put like a line through it. Put like a line.
Way later than you guys. But
Which ones have you had beheaded then? It was this one and this one. Yes?
This one.
This one.
This one.
This one.
Just put a line through it.
And
Okay.
this one. Yeah. I don't think the bodies are any more relevant to you. So
Yeah, fair enough.
after
Yeah.
that. And they are basically just a
Terrain.
mess of organs and body parts all over the place anyway. So
Hey, they could
Yeah.
be donor.
they're not difficult terrain.
Don't waste any food.
Okay, so Funko.
Okay. Do I know much about this bullet? Like whether it's got any vision?
You're welcome to roll a history or an arcana or anything like that you want to do. Let me know roughly what you're trying to remember about it.
Like what if it can see through invisibility?
Yeah, go for it. Roll either history or arcana. So history would be if you've ever read anything about it in the past, and arcana would be any magical senses you have.
History, I guess.
What kind of smell?
Oh yes, good point.
Tanuki, stop it.
I'm just gonna
Sorry, I'm
run.
trying to grab a
1,
die.
2, 3.
But
You're
it
not
might
going to
be
roll
just have to
the-
click
you're
and
not
drag
gonna
it.
roll the history check.
Don't hold
Nah.
Okay.
But it might be a bit
Drag.
difficult to smell us with all the blood around.
Like this.
You don't lose anything for rolling a history check. You can still move.
Thank you.
It's just free
Can I dash
interaction.
though? Oh, can I?
You can
Oh,
dash, yeah. Yeah, it's just free
Oh.
interaction to roll your history check.
oh, okay.
No.
10.
From what little you have read about bullets, you suspect that they probably can get a rough idea, at least, of where you are when you're invisible. Is they don't generally rely too much on their eyesight and more on their ability to sense tremors and so forth in the earth. That's how they locate their prey and how they locate other bullets.
So if we climb a tree, there'll be no tremors in the earth.
Ah. And it's pretty much blind anyway.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I mean, Foinkle can, like, you can just fly, can't you? Don't you have
just
your
float.
on?
Oh, you should do that. You should just float around and fear it all the time. Just be really annoying.
Yeah, just like Mercy using Valk or something. Just
Like a fucking Mercy using Valk.
Get the Molotov cocktail from Tanuki and just drop it on its head.
Hmm.
Can I put on my winged boots?
Yep, that'll be an action.
Okay,
I don't know, can you?
I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep them on, to be honest. But I don't think I have to fly with them on.
No, you don't.
And can this thing jump? Do I know if this thing can jump very high, or is it literally just a...
You asked me about sight, so I won't give you any information about
that? Can I roll a thing for that? History.
Next turn you can.
Oh, okay.
You can always ask someone. You can always yell out and be like, does anyone know if this thing can jump?
You can also inform us that how because
I'm
we
gonna
won't know.
No, I'm just going to move 1, 2, 3. Over here.
Yeah, like, don't climb the tree, bitches.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm done.
Done? Right, Mataro's turn.
Yeah, I'll retreat behind this tree, and I will ready myself again. Because people are still left behind, I will be on lookout for them.
Anything else?
I don't think so, no. I don't think I can do anything else sensible.
Okay, Bruce done.
Can I see some, like I guess we're out of the dim light now.
Oh yeah, you can see. Mataro's not really being able to see a great deal again at this point, and Erden can still sort of see the area around the camp.
I think
Yeah,
is
but
there
can
enough light to see Erden, like if the
Just
Blast is trying
about.
to attack him?
Just about.
Can I approximately hear if Blast is going?
You could hear it, yeah.
Well, you can also.
You
like,
get the feeling you could
torches
hear that thing from a
over
long
here.
distance away.
Okay.
Anyway, could I pick up some like a branch or something and light it on fire and use that as a torch?
Yeah, you could do. Won't last
Yeah.
very long, but you're welcome to do so.
Well, I can just do it, like make a new one every turn or something. Or do we have any torches? I can't remember. Do I even know? I have a candle. Yay. Does anyone have a torch?
I do.
I have one as well.
We are pretty far from you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just wait. I could also just light a tree on fire. Use that as a torch. If a tree caught on fire, Lewis, would it like be something that easily would spread to the others?
Let me check the weather.
Is this a good idea?
Yep, no, it's not, because the bullet could just go underground. You'd burn up the whole forest.
It
For
has
no
been very
reason.
dry over the last couple of weeks. The fire would probably spread very quickly.
Shit.
Keep in mind we are still in the forest.
Yeah. I was wondering. By the way, I have no idea what this thing is, or if it can go underground, or whatever it can do.
It can.
Yeah, but
It's,
I
li-
don't
it's
know.
like a mole, but dangerous.
Wait, so sorry. Who had a Corbo? You had a torch.
I have plenty of incendiary items.
Okay. Maybe you would like to light one so Madara and Foinkle can see anything.
It's lit, fam. I will.
Anyway, I think I'll go to this tree and just keep an eye on people.
Okay. Any reactions you're preparing?
I'm preparing. Oh wait, spells that say that it can be used as a reaction, I don't have to prepare them, right? It's just something I can do when the time comes, right? Like, for example, cutting words.
Yeah, that doesn't have to be a reaction, I don't think.
No, I'll just stand here and chill. Look amazing.
Okay. So, the bullet, recovering from its initial shock of being attacked while it was asleep or whatever it was doing, finally kind of, after it hunches its down a little bit further as if it was previously, leans over to where the arrow was coming from, kind of pauses for a second as if listening, as everyone else is kind of running around through the forest, weighs up its options, and one foot reaches out on the floor, the other one comes out, and this is pretty heavy amount of weight behind these steps. You can hear this thing weighs a lot, and begins to walk slowly but surely over towards where the arrow came from.
Oh, fuck.
By the way, Lewis, you don't know how happy that Final Fantasy music makes me.
It moves up. It appears to have moved somewhere between 30 and 40 feet.
How many feet can we move with a normal movement?
30.
30, okay.
Round 2, Erden's turn.
Okay. So he's kind of moving in this general direction where I know everyone else is. So my first thought
he's moving in a very slow manner.
Okay, my first thought is to try and lure him or pull him away from the rest of the group. So I shoot him with another bolt from my crossbow from behind this tree. So
Any specific area he's aiming for?
same kind of thing again. I'm just aiming for anywhere that I know there's a lot of blood flowing, ideally near the brain. But I'm just
Well, you can roll another perception if you like for interaction. See if you can find somewhere good to hit.
Sure. Okay. Is that D20?
Yes, plus your perception.
Fuck off.
Oh,
20 plus.
Nat 20.
Yeah, that 20 plus perception, which is 2, so 22.
Okay. From the side of the creature that you can see, which is the right-hand side, you can see that it is blinded in that eye as well. It appears to be blind in both eyes. It is covered in a great deal of wounds, a lot of which seem to be almost like knuckle impacts, as if it's been punched and there's somehow cracked the leathery skin. So clearly whatever punched it had a lot of strength behind it. There are a lot of areas on there that look like they've been made by some pretty sharp and nasty looking knuckle dusters and so forth, and there are quite a lot of great axe wounds across the creature as well, some nasty slashes, particularly over the two eyes, and there's one underneath the jaw as well, which runs down kind of like it, and almost like it's where its throat is.
Mm-hmm.
The main amount, it has quite a lot of blood flowing out of the eyes. It looks like it is losing a lot of blood from the eyes, and it has been losing a lot of blood for quite some time. The throat cut looks like it's lost some, but it appears to have kind of like dried blood mostly.
So I'm aiming for the eye, basically the eye wound. I rolled 15 plus 4, so 19 with a chance to hit.
19 total. That hits.
Yeah. In the location.
Fucking good rolls. Yep, it does. Yeah.
Okay, I re-roll that with my luck. Oh, sorry. Okay, that works for 6. So total 6.
can you reroll damage?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
You can rewrite anything with luck. That's the great part
Fucking
about it.
hell. That's
Okay,
amazing.
so-
That's why it's the most OP feat in the game.
It is.
Okay, so firing the bolt, you manage to land it on target, and the bolt sinks into where the eye probably once was, and the bolt just seems to like disappear into this hole. The bullet kind of stops for a second, doesn't make a sound, and just freezes where it is.
It's the same bolt as before as well, and then I'm going to use my remaining action to move back behind this tree and reload my crossbow, this time loading up just regular stuff because I'm you can see that.
That makes it Corbo's turn.
Upon hearing Proof's request for a torch, this might be a bit time intensive, but can I sacrifice my move my movement this turn to make like 2 half actions? So basically, I want to put the head away, pull out a torch, and light it.
That will be your full action, your bonus action, and your free interaction.
That would be
Instead
fine.
of
I just want to light the torch so the others in the group can see better.
Okay.
And obviously closing my eyes. At the moment I ignite the torch, do not immediately hiss and feel pain and hate myself.
Alright, fair enough.
Why are you the one carrying the torches?
Because it wasn't my starter kit.
Alright, so you light a torch over there, you still got 30 feet of movement.
Then I'd like to move closer to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the rest of the group who are in need of a good light.
Okay. Scottish is done.
Okay, it's approaching me, right?
It's frozen right now.
It's
yeah.
frozen in spot after taking that dart to the
I
eye.
thought that was a bit weird. I sort of squint my eyes at it and like wonder if maybe if I shot an arrow in there, something would happen. So can I? I'm gonna aim my arrow at its like eye hole, where the arrow vanished, and fire another shot.
Sorry, I made a mistake. I don't have torches. I just light a hooded lantern, which is basically the same.
Okay.
Gotcha.
16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Oh,
Arrow
shit.
misses slightly and ricochets off of the plated armor around the edge of the eye.
Jesus.
Anything else?
Okay. Right. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna go here. So I'm still in line of sight with it, but just a bit far away.
Okay, fine course done.
Okay, with my wing boots, I'm going to take flight and go up to about 25 feet. And
Is that how high you can go?
I can go as high as I want, I think. There's no limit, but it takes like a turn to drop 30 feet out of here.
Gotcha. I'll trust your judgment of it. Okay, so Finkel glides up into the air gracefully, 25 feet up.
Well, you said the bullet was about 10 feet, wasn't it? In height.
It's about, when it's fully stretched its legs, it appears to be about 15 feet in height.
15.
You can ride it.
Okay, I might go up to 30 then, just to be sure. I don't think it jumped that high. And then I'm going to start making my way around this tree here.
Making my way around this tree.
Trying to keep out of sight of it, but still.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. That will make it Matara's turn.
Alright, Erdan was previously approximately at the edge of where I could see from this torch, right?
Yeah, you won't be able to see him now, though.
Okay, but I know which direction he went for, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, can I get around here? It's around... It's a bit too far, I think I can get around here. I don't know if it's...
You can move 6 squares of normal movement, 12 of dash.
Okay. And dash is action.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I cannot prepare a reaction if I use action.
Depends what the reaction is doing.
The reaction would
So
be...
the reaction is to use your free interaction, so you can do that.
Is my free is that using that ring a free interaction?
Yep. All you got to do is reach over and
okay,
love it.
then I will dash here. To stay in, like, sort of close enough of Erdan to know what is going on there.
What did I even light the lantern for?
I'm sorry, I'm not very aware what's going on behind me, and I need to, like, make sure he's
you're
not
in darkness
dying.
at this point. You're going into the darkness. You cannot see a great deal around here.
Yeah, but someone needs to make sure he's not dying. Come on.
Anything else? Just doing your preparing your reaction, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know what else I could do.
Alright. It is now Proof's turn.
Okay, I want to use my my bardic inspiration on Skadash while shouting, "Show me that legendary orc game." Meanwhile, I was trying to like run closer to Madara, but now she just runs away and I'm like, nah, fuck it, I'll be running the other direction. Actually, the if you look at thaumaturgy, Lewis, over here, it says you cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute.
Yep.
Would that be something the bullet would notice? Do you think, like, how
You have no
noticeable
idea.
are they? But you said it. You said it uses like tremors, or
I didn't say that to you.
oh, that's right. Actually, yeah, then it does make any sense. Never mind. I'll be running. Just be joining Corbo up here. Hello, mate.
That brings us to the Boulette's turn. The Boulette, seeming to be frozen for a second, and hunches down a little bit further, and you see its muscles and its legs tense. Angles itself to where it must have previously heard Erden, and launches itself off the floor in a rather impressive display of a leap where it arcs up through the air, at least 15 feet upwards, and lands crashing down between the two trees over here where it previously heard Erden. Trees. Where it clips the tree to its left, the bark shatters and splinters off and flies all over the place, the tree being kind of like arced slightly to the side as it leans over, half decimated essentially, and the ground shakes underneath the Boulette.
Okay.
That takes us to...
So it took presumably... Okay, fair enough. I was just thinking it took a bolt to the brain. This thing's beastie as fuck.
Wait, surely that amount of force coming down to the ground might have caused some, like, load of blood to leak out.
Amongst the darkness and all the wood splintering, flying all over the place, no one has seen any blood coming from the creature, but you bet it probably did.
Oh, okay.
Round 3.
So sorry, was it more of a dash or more of a jump?
Erden's turn. That was a jump and a half.
Okay.
Okay.
Imagine just like being in Waterdeep, looking out over the forest. You just see this huge thing go up and then go back into the forest. Like,
I'm going to look my guard's job today.
Lewis, do I know if is the armor metal or is it some kind of organic material?
It's organic in nature. It's not actual metal, but it's as hard as metal.
Okay. Shit. Don't really know. I don't know its maximum range, do I, from my previous history check in terms of its leap? Because it just leapt about 30 feet.
You didn't ask me about its leap. You can do one now.
I asked you what I knew about it. I don't know if that would be
In
involved
general, and it was like a roll of what, 10, I think it was, wasn't it? Was it 13?
I think it was 13 in total, yeah. Once I added my
Well, you know that they are very mobile underneath the earth, and they're reasonably mobile above the earth. They were known for like essentially leaping out of the ground and then going back underneath again. The exact distances, you're not sure.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with my original plan, knowing that it's locked onto me and is kind of chasing me. If I head towards where I think the other guys have fled, I know that I'm simply going to be taking it towards them. So I am going to... Anyone got any ideas?
What I was thinking is you could run around in circles and have it chase you, and then it would eventually like it would get tired because of all the blood loss. But I don't know how fast it is. That's the problem.
I am.
Well,
No, I know.
leap seems pretty dangerous.
It can't. It's going. It's attacking where I previously attack it. So I am going to fire another crossbow bolt. Again, in the general area. I'm pretty close to it now. So I'm going to aim for its eye. And while doing so, I'm going to kind of make as much noise as possible so it knows this is where I am. And then after that, I'm going to run over to this tree here.
Oh, okay. You're going the other way.
Well, yeah, I'm going to try and lure it away.
So that's a good idea.
Charging after you guys. And I can see in the dark, so it gives Matara some time to escape as well. If she just runs away from the giant, like, earthquake sounds that are crushing trees. So I need... Who messed with my dice colours? Oh, okay. Who locked my dice?
Who keeps making rainbow locked dice?
Rainbow locked.
Someone locked my 20.
What the fuck?
Okay. Right, roll to hit.
Rainbow locked dice.
14 plus 4, so it's 18. Lewis.
18 for your roll to do what, sorry?
To hit with crossbow, aiming at the eye.
It hits.
Okay. And then... Someone stole my d6 as well. What is happening to my dice here?
That's your d6, right?
Okay, 4 plus 2, so that's d6 as well. Going at the eye.
So 6 total.
I'm aiming at the other eye, I should have specified. So it has a...
you can still see the right eye. That is still the side that is faces to you. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm aiming at that target then, with my normal crossbow bolt.
The bolt joins the other inside what must be its head somewhere. It disappears into the gaping hole where its eye previously was.
Are you, by the way, Lewis, I don't know if this is how this works. Are you recording the damage that I'm doing to this thing? Like, is it actually taking damage? Or is it just so beastly that it doesn't take damage? Okay.
No, it takes damage.
Okay, and then I'm going to run over to this, and then use my last action to reload my crossbow yet again. Wishing that I had my fucking glaive, because at least then I could fight with style. If I'm going to die.
Yeah, but you would be in melee range.
Yeah, but I have my glaive, so I'd look badass.
You would do death.
Yeah, okay, fine. There we go.
I think Madara should go challenge that beast, like just who has the hardest armor.
If you did that, I would back you up.
Witness me.
Oi, cunt.
Then just
That's not what I would say. I mean, Madara would say, but...
No, you'd say oi cunt in
Kubo's turn.
Actually, I'm conflicted. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Doing a bunker.
How tall are these rocks?
How tall are the rocks? There are no rocks and trees.
Oh, they're trees. Never mind.
Although she never gave a reaction to the roulette. Like, how did it respond to a crossbow bolt in its brain?
Exactly the same way as previously. It did not seem to notice it in any way.
Ow, I don't understand.
Since my lantern is no longer needed, and I don't feel like I don't want to run after any person that doesn't appreciate a nice hooded lantern being lit.
Honestly, I probably didn't even notice it because I was trying to get by on Earth.
Fair point.
Yeah.
And I take my little hooded lantern and my Goliath head with me and moving further towards the north.
Okay. That makes it Skylash's turn.
Right. So it's been shot here, right? It thinks it's been shot from here.
It does think that, yeah.
Okay.
But I do believe Erden just made a lot of noise, so...
Well, I made a lot of noise at that tree as well. Like, I shot it there, made a lot of noise, and then kind of slipped away.
If you wanted to slip away, you would have had to tell me you wanted to roll a stealth check.
Okay, well, I ran away, but hopefully the fact that it just took a bolt to the brain and heard a load of noise there will kind of...
Yeah.
It's not smart in taking it.
I don't understand how you keep hitting it. Its AC is more than... It's 16 or more. Or
his eye. His eye's tiny.
No, wait.
Yeah, 90.
Don't question it, okay?
Its AC... Yeah, its AC is fucking high as fuck. It's in between 16 and 19.
I rolled 20, 19, and 18.
Alright, so it's in between 18 and 16, because I rolled 16 and didn't hit. So it's
You have
either
bonuses
16
on
or 7.
attack roll.
I do, I've inspiration.
I meant Erden.
Oh.
But was it 18, the actual number?
No, 14 plus 4 for my crossbow.
Oh, okay, so it was 18, the actual number, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, remember your die if you roll too low.
Yeah, I know. Does that mean I can add a 1d4, right?
1d6.
1d6? Ooh.
Yeah. Quality inspiration.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of want to... I don't know whether I should wait for the bullet to jump here and then shoot it. Or, like, I can't... Because it could keep running back and forth between me and Erdan. And then...
I genuinely think the best thing that we can do right now is kite it until it bleeds out.
That's what I was thinking as well, yeah. And then there's fucking Tanuki way over here, running away.
I swear, I'm getting so much XP from this.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna take another shot at it. With my longbow.
Longbow.
Yep. Right. Oh no. Sake.
Oh.
You didn't get luck, did you?
No, I can't.
Luck is overrated. Wait, what?
I can't do anything with that. It was 7. Fucking 7. Because if I add 6 and then 3, that'll make it 16.
Yeah, and you're not gonna roll a 6. We all know
yeah,
that.
Yeah, exactly.
You might roll a 1 if you're lucky.
So you rolled a 6 to go to hit chance?
No, overall I rolled a 10.
Yep, the arrow shatters on the bullet's armor.
Okay, I'm just gonna finish my turn then.
Yep. Take us to flying call.
Okay, I want to dash over to here, hovering above all these bodies. Can I run a check to look for something?
Yeah, you can roll perception. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for any heads that are easy to like tear off, or any bodies that still have like their limbs, like their torsos attached, that could be searchable for items. Could like rummage through. Okay.
Oh god, I did it again.
Wait, can you? Oh yeah, the torch is still over there now.
Can I use a luck to rerun that? Roll that.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah.
There's so many spells, and
you're getting addicted to luck.
Okay. Wait, perception. Wait. It's 15.
Okay, you can see amongst the carnage and bodies that are just strewn everywhere, there is actually one head which seems to have been separated from its body by the bullet for you already. The lower half of it looks a little bit screwed up. It's missing its lower jaw, for example, and the tongue is just hanging out.
Details.
It's not looking good, but it's definitely still a head and identifiable as a Goliath head. Regarding bodies to search, you get the feeling that not many of these Goliaths even really had pockets in the first place, and the ones that did, there's not much left of their bodies anyway.
Okay. Are there any...
Particularly around the campfire here, it looks like the bullet has just rampaged straight over where the campfire was, and the result of that is a lot of crushed, like literally crushed under feet bodies.
Okay. Are there any bodies with heads that I could like have a go at to try and cut off?
Have a go at?
Yeah, like
The ones that are still separated a body look like they would require to be cut up properly. There are none like that just hanging off or anything.
Why don't you just take the one head that's already been severed?
Yeah. Do I need to wait for my next turn to fly down?
It will count as movement going downwards as well, I believe. So yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. I'll wait then. I'll hover above these then.
Yep.
Good.
Sarah's turn.
I probably have no idea where Adam went, because I didn't already see here. So I'll probably just stay on lookout to if I hear anyone screaming in pain or shock or anything or something. If I have any reason to suspect anyone's in mortal danger, and I'll stay prepared. Do I see the bullet like its silhouette here against the light here?
You
Silhouette.
definitely heard it, and you know it's around there somewhere. You're probably even hit by some of the wood splinters coming across from over there. So you're
Okay.
definitely sure it's between those two trees. You can maybe see a slightly dark shape.
Okay, can I roll for stealth and hide behind this tree
Yep, go for it.
and still prepare for that action?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Then I will do that. Oh, what happened to my die?
Hang on, it's probably just freezing up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, right, it's done now. Yeah, I accidentally dropped something inside a deck of like 1,000 things in it.
Oh
Put
shit.
it back out again.
I rolled 12. But yeah, I'll anyway hide behind the tree. I rolled altogether 12. I mean, the stealth roll altogether was 12.
Yeah, you managed to sort of like get yourself behind the tree. You make a little bit of noise still, probably a little bit more than you would have liked to, but you get the feeling you probably kind of hidden.
At least I have a
You hope
ring
so,
if
anyway.
it comes here.
You're preparing a reaction. Bruce
Yeah.
turn.
Since Cobo just ran away from me, I want to try to catch up to him.
Given what I want to do next turn, it might not be the best idea.
He's gonna strip naked and dance, isn't he?
No, I'm not.
To be fair, I'm pretty far away, so anyway, so I don't know. I'll just be. What the fuck?
Just leave that alone, please. You've just noticed what I've done. Just leave it.
Nani?
Moving. Keep moving because I'm not in the mood for standing still.
Just do a quick little
Okay, so
dance.
you dashing? What's going on there?
Just casually running over here.
So casual strolling.
Strutting.
That's all. Actually, wait. I want to, like, kind of shout. Is everybody okay?
Why would you shout that? It detects hearing.
Well, I
Maybe
don't know
the
what's
bullet
going
doesn't
on.
understand common.
Yeah, but it hears stuff.
But still.
I don't know what this thing is. I just know that something is rampaging in there, and somebody might die, and I don't even know why we are here in the first place.
Tanuki, I was wondering if like it was gonna hear him and like go near him, not answer him like, oh yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I know.
Oh, I'll you speak with animals. See if it wants to answer me.
Oh, fuck's
Actually,
sake,
I want to
man.
do it as a ritual. That will only take 10 minutes. That's fine.
Okay, so what did you yell out in the end?
I just ran over here and shouted, "Is everybody okay?"
Okay, that's going to reply to that because it seems that it's
It
following
is
the sound.
Bullet's turn.
Is it?
Oh,
Yes.
yep, it is indeed.
Oh, yeah.
After hearing the rather large ruckus by that tree over there, the bullet turns quickly and launches itself forward. Not a jump this time, more like a gallop than anything else. Kind of quite horse-like in the way it actually gallops forth, and slams itself at full speed, which is frighteningly fast into the tree. The tree is utterly obliterated, leaving about half of the side of it just falls to the floor. And the bullet goes rampaging through to the other side. It slashes its claws around and snaps at the air behind it. Finds nothing and then freezes and just continues to listen.
Ah, that's how it works.
Round 4.
Yeah, it's based on presumably vibrations and hearing.
Need Kevin Bacon.
Hold on, what are my stats for stealth? 2. I'm guessing I'd have to roll pretty high to get a stealth roll that could beat it, because it's going to feel the vibrations of my feet and hear me.
Can't you just do the same thing again? Like, you tricked it once. Maybe you could do it again.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to lure it off to this side of the board just to screw with Lewis. If I lure it off the board, it just eyes, right? That's how that works.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
you'll die as
screw
well.
with the
Yeah,
DM if I were you, especially when you're in this much danger.
I'm not going to, but at the same time, my thought would be I don't want to lure it into this. So chances are I would actually lure it in this direction, presumably that assuming there are
Yeah,
more
I can
trees
draw
than
more
that.
board for you if you need. Just a little bit of a pain.
You could throw a rock or something over here. and
We could.
might hear it.
You could just use the bottom left corner of the like map or battlefield because
Yeah.
it's empty anyways.
Yeah, I'm going to use the MTA.
Let me think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Remind me how inspiration works again.
If you think you're going to fail it, you can roll your inspiration dice and add it on.
To
Okay.
hit, not on damage.
Right. Well, I guess I'm rolling it. Oh, who locks my dice every time? Okay.
Who is
Right.
doing that? Honestly,
Who
it's
is
fucking
that?
annoying. Probably fucking beans.
Not me. Someone did it to me.
That's
Beans
what
with
they
a
all
troll.
say. It's not me.
I'm aiming for the same eye again, Lewis. That's a nat 20 with plus 4, so it's 24.
There it hits.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, it's locked. I can't roll an inspiration dice on damage, right?
No, you
Right.
can't.
Okay, well,
I know to hit.
4 plus 2, so that's another 6 damage on the eye, kind of making the same sort of big ruckus on this tree as possible. And then I can't dash, can I? Because that's a full action.
No, you can't dash.
So I am going to. Can I try and do this movement stealthily, or is that going to be another action as well?
You have to roll a stealth check.
Will that be my bonus action? Because I usually use that to reload my crossbow.
No, it's part of your movement.
Fine, I'll roll a stealth check, and that's a d20, right? Yeah. Oh,
What's
that
your
went
stealth
miles,
modifier?
sorry. 18 plus 2, so it's
Christ.
20.
Are you fucking kidding?
I bought the big rolls. I spent 2 weeks focusing on just the big rolls. You know, before I go to sleep, 20
You
minutes of meditation.
You managed to move between the two trees pretty quietly.
Okay, and then I reload my crossbow again. Luckily, I've got plenty of bolts. Yeah.
The previous bolt just sank in the eye.
Again,
Like
it
they
just
was
has no brain at this point, but it's still functional.
Okay, it would be Corbo's turn. We're going to take our quick 5-minute break midway through the
Yeah.
session, and we'll reconvene shortly.
I got cucked. Oh no.
Be back soon.
Yeah, I'll be back in a second. I need to prepare for some big rolls.
Like Snoop
Been
Dogg.
having big
Son of-
rolls all the time.
Yeah, but I'm running out of them. Like, this is taking far more big rolls than I planned for.
You just rolled a fucking nat 20.
Yeah, but it's like I'm giving you my last. Watch, the next crossbow I launch is just going to go straight through and hit Matara. So with a nat 1. So
Nah, I don't think you'll be able to do that. She's behind a tree.
if we have anything that can make some noise,
Yeah, I was thinking
can,
glass
throw
vials
it.
in a first aid kit or something.
yeah.
I can make noise, but I have no idea that it.
Or
listens.
like, is there any way that you can project a thunderclap or something in a particular
Oh,
place?
yeah, good idea, actually, yeah.
I mean, I can make noises up to. Okay, it's actually only 30 feet away, but it's still 30 feet away, right?
You could
So
do
I
30
could
feet in the opposite direction to you.
Yeah, but I have no idea that it actually listens. For all I know,
Well,
That's true. Can
Oh,
we stun it in some way? Is there any way, like, can you shock things to stun them?
I can. I don't know, poke its eye with mage hand.
Like, if we could stun it, then I can go in close and just ram the handle of my glaive just into its shredded eyeball and just completely skewer its brain. I feel like that would have to kill it.
yeah,
But
that's what I was thinking. But I don't know if even if we do a damage blow that's significant, is Lewis just going to go, oh yeah, it's dead? You hit 1 million. Like,
Yeah. Or is it gonna like
Because
buck and
that's what I was
spring
trying to
and
get from
slash out?
Lewis. I was thinking like, is aiming for a particular area, will it do more damage or not?
Well, I usually assume
Yeah,
that
but-
if you're shooting something through the head, it kills it. That's like
Yeah, same. But Lewis
Yeah, but-
doesn't seem to abide by those rules.
He did hint that there's something. There might be something inside it that's keeping it alive.
Because
say that.
otherwise it would be dead already, I think.
Yeah.
After
did
losing
say-
his eyes.
what's
Yep.
inside it though? When
Maybe-
we don't know. We don't know.
Well-
But that's what he said when you rolled something like 13, and he did say earlier that
okay,
Well, I
the
mean-
Goliath should have killed it. But you rolled something like 13, and all he said was, it was not high enough for you to know what kept it alive. What's inside it.
okay, so someone needs to probably do an Arcana check or something on it.
I mean, it has legendary resilience, so I would assume it's also legendary creature, so it must have something inside of it that keeps it alive. Maybe not like indefinitely, but for a very long time after the body's or like the
Yeah.
brain is already shut down.
Second
be-
brain or heart or something.
I'll be back.
Right,
in a-
I'm
It
back.
could be second heart or second brain.
Yeah.
But to be
No.
fair, even if it does make a difference, like if you do more damage after where you hit, it's also just a nice roleplay thing to say, right? I mean, then it's Lewis's own choice if it should make a difference, actually.
Yeah, but I guess earlier also it's been like our characters have had to evaluate how the enemies look like, if they look very hurt, if they are bleeding very much. We won't know the exact health. There's
Well, you
silence.
better do some research on this creature then if you're wondering how it works.
Yeah, but we aren't allowed to do that.
Well, you can't. Well, no, I mean in game. You can't.
in-game.
Obviously, you
Yeah,
can't do
in-game.
research. Yeah.
There's no point doing it
It
in
isn't-
game right now because we're in the middle of the fight.
Oh,
And if we kill it,
no claws, cat. No claws. Oh,
Aww.
oh,
was it on your
Oh.
lap? And it just does. Oh,
yeah.
Show it your
hate it when
claws.
cats do that.
Are you clipping its nails?
What?
You had to do.
No,
No,
no.
not the clawing, clipping,
uh,
like with the.
Yeah, I think they've been clipped reasonably recently, but not recently enough apparently.
Mhm.
He's got this horrible habit of licking my arm as well, and it's grim.
What?
It's just really warm and
That's
rough.
really weird.
wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, cats.
Oh.
I mean,
Not
I mean,
nice.
when I had the cats, the other one, when it used to sometimes come onto my pillow to sleep, he was like cleaning himself, he just sometimes decided to get very affectionate and start licking my face, and it hurts so much because the skin on the face is
Yeah.
so sensitive, and the cat's tongue, it just
Yeah, the cat's
hurts.
tongue is really spiky.
Yeah, it's
Oh fuck! Has
like
drawn blood.
sandpaper in your face.
He's just sunk his claws in so much that he drew blood.
Oh,
Pain in the
is
ass,
it
you are,
pretty
mate.
young cat?
No, not at all.
Oh,
God, kill me.
You should have learned by now.
All right.
yeah.
Obviously, we all want to die.
But then
We have to
again,
do this,
our
so
tomcat is very stupid as well. He has no idea how he's
It's okay.
using his
Is
strengths.
it okay?
Don't
with
listen,
you?
mate. You're
Because
not stupid.
It's not you work for me, so.
Oh,
Comply
he's
with
giving
all
the
the
cat a
We need
pet.
to correct my lap.
policies and contracts governing our business.
Or should I say a
Done it,
pet
they are
talk?
trustworthy in all your-
Hey!
Oh, I'm going into labor.
Witness my pod.
Okay, she's
Just
going
go
to
think
labor.
the
Make
cat.
way, everybody.
His strength.
You're fucking
Coach
trash,
is
mate.
fucking everything. He can't lose the coaching gene that he's got.
I'm
It's
going
just gotta
into
coach
labor.
everything.
I'm going into labor.
Listen, cat. You have to use your strength more sparingly.
I'm going into labor.
Yeah.
Something.
Don't pop trans to save yourself.
Here we
It's just
go.
like pointing at the cat, like focus.
Can't keep saying you're going into labor.
Okay, we're missing anyone, or is everyone here?
It's not fair. You
Suzuki is-
Oh, we're missing James. Okay.
Yeah, him too.
Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna go and quickly get a drink. Be right back.
Oh my God.
I'm covered in fur as well now.
Labor. This is happening.
A sore arm, covered in fur, and my arms are horribly wet and warm.
Here we go. We'll see you.
Aren't you covered in hair, like I mean, cat fur all the time? Because
Pretty much, yeah.
Because I used to have like. Luckily, my cats wear black, and I usually wear black clothing, so it was like doesn't matter. But
Yeah,
whenever
I've got a cream cat, a silver cat, and a ginger cat.
Everyone, follow me to the shelter.
sweet.
We've got enough food for 14
Yeah.
that
days.
sounds so lovely.
After that, we have a difficult
I
conversation.
miss my cat.
My bad. Space
At
heater
least
and
today
fan
I
were
got
both
to
on
see my
high
friend's
plugged in the
cats,
same outlet.
who I went to babysit
It's saying
the other
the
weekend.
server went down.
They are like
Does anybody know that
the
password?
loveliest
'Cause
things
otherwise we
ever.
can't
But
do anywhere.
other one of them is
Oh, try password.
ginger colored, and the other one is white, and they
Try
have long
0,
fur.
0,
They're half
0,
Norwegian.
0, 0.
So whenever I just visit
Okay,
her
now try
or
0, 0,
her cats,
0,
if I need to
0,
babysit
0,
the cats,
1.
I'm just
Yeah,
like
I'm not doing every number.
my clothes.
Does anyone remember
It looks so horrible, the white cat hair on
so
black
hate
clothes.
Lord of the Rings stuff?
I think this
I don't
this
know,
guy
I'm
is
just trying to think of things
the
that were happening at the time.
gentlest and
Everyone was getting
best
driver's
behaved
license.
cat I've ever seen.
Why don't we just call the
And
IT
I've-
guy who set it up?
I don't know, maybe lived with something like 12 different cats or something.
Our IT guys have been.
But this guy is insane. Like we have to do eye drops for him and stuff regularly, artificial tears. His eyes dry out, and you just pick him up, you put him on the desk, he just looks up for you and just looks at you, eyes wide. You just drop him in, no complaints whatsoever. Take him to the vets. He doesn't struggle at all.
Nice.
He just accepts it.
Our
So well
cats are
behaved.
rescues, but considering that, they are very well behaved.
Typing big boobs?
We haven't had issues giving them medicine or anything. They usually eat it
Password.
happily within food.
Right.
And
The important thing is, this kept us secure,
okay,
people.
the eye drops for the female cats was just horrible, but she's that kind of that. After you harass her enough, she just goes into that mode that freeze, yeah, and then you can do anything to her. It could be worse.
Anything?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Oh god, that's great.
I wouldn't do that to my cat.
What, kill it?
Hence the green lime green.
Wow, that's a dark way to return.
This yellow.
Yeah, that's like that went from a horrible thing to another horrible thing. It wasn't really a victory.
Zagging you, making you appear weak. That's the yellow color, yellow for cowardly.
Right, cat.
Menstrual cycles.
I don't know how you're going to tolerate me turning on the.
Is there anybody
have to just
anybody
tolerate it.
at all that can deal with
Right.
other than
You hear weird sounds. I'm not growling at you, okay, mate? Right.
Ah, mate.
How I dream Lewis would talk to me.
No, I
All
always.
we ever hear is focus and targets and. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
As
soft.
far
at
as you
heart.
know,
I'm not entirely evil. Just slightly so.
Lawful evil.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So we will resume from Corbeau's turn.
I will use my double dash to close the gap between me and Scottish and to move over here.
Nice, Rooney.
Excellent. And anything else?
No, that's pretty much it.
Right. Skylar's turn.
I'm gonna move to get like a view on the boulette. Can I see it from here?
We can draw a line.
Yeah. Where's the line tool?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. I want to take another shot at it. Again.
Any specific location?
Uh,
You can see its
So,
left eye
right-
from this angle.
left eye. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll shoot its left eye. Oh, you flipped it over. It's
I was
upside
just
down
seeing
now.
if the other side was. I'm just seeing if the other side was mirrored. I could change
Okay.
the way it's facing, but it's facing that way essentially.
Mm. Right. Yeah, I'll just take a shot at its left eye.
Yep.
Alright. 11 plus 3 is 14, and then hang on, plus my 1d6 inspiration die. 18, does 18 hit?
Yeah, boy.
It does, yes.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the inspiration. Right, yeah. Okay, now I've got my roll.
My leg's going
So-
numb, mate. I have to move you in a minute.
1d8.
Oh,
Oh! 17 overall damage, I think. Yeah.
17. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm
Just wants to
fragging.
shrug it off. It just doesn't give a shit.
The arrow, boom, straight into its eye. No reaction.
Really?
It's like brain freeze.
I am under the assumption we might need to find another way to hurt it because apparently his head is already somewhere else.
No reaction.
No reaction.
Alright, yeah, that's weird. There's definitely something going on. Definitely something inside it. Wait, where did we stab the glaive at the start?
Just underneath the kind of neck-based area.
Okay.
Throat.
Yeah, throat. That's the one. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, like the neck area.
And then the blade is still in there. It's just between the plates, essentially,
Okay, yeah.
where the neck is.
You could heat metal. Oh my god!
Oh.
Well, we don't know if it's metal.
It's not metal.
I mean, yeah, it's
What, the glaive,
organic
though?
material.
So,
The glaive.
oh, you could heat the glaive blade. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be brutal.
Couldn't we
You
also
could also-
technically?
Eat the crossbow tips.
Yeah, I was just about to say like the bolts.
Like
Oh,
anything
yeah,
that's
and the
on
ar-
it.
Yeah, the arrows as well. Oh my god, the
Wow.
arrows
They're
are
like-
dug inside of it. Holy
they're
shit!
like-
Heat metal would be so
How
good.
many? 4 or 5 arrows in its head by now, or like bolts?
Yeah,
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Quite
I'd
a
say.
lot.
Someone shout to Mac.
Mhm.
It's too dangerous to be kept alive. Just do it.
And we don't know the thing might be like some kind of metal. The armor of it. It might
It has to
come
be
from some kind of way.
manufactured, and I also have
does
to
it?
be able to see
Oh.
the metal. And I
Ah.
like in the first place, I don't know that the glaive blade is in there either.
Also,
why don't you?
I don't want
Yeah,
to be
why
the
not?
I'm
killjoy,
watching.
but didn't you already use all your slots for this in the arena?
No.
Oh, never mind then.
Oh.
Well,
Oh yeah, you were standing on the side.
Okay. Discussion aside, it is now Flankor's turn.
Okay. Can I drop down now and pick up the head that has been severed and put it
Yep,
in my bag of
there you go.
holding?
Add
Alright.
one severed Goliath head to your inventory. I advise you make a custom card.
Oh, okay. 1 sec. Okay. Okay, Goliath head. Okay, and then can I find... hang on. Have I got any more movement, any more action? I'll do another thing.
You should free interaction to pick that up.
Okay. Can I try and find another body where the head is like the most damaged between the neck?
Okay, you already rolled a pretty high perception check. There are 2 around you that you could find that you could sever in a reasonable time. It will probably still take maybe 30 seconds or so to get through it with a knife.
Okay. How many goes is that? How many?
Every turn is 6 seconds.
Okay. What if I was to use my firebolt and aim it like kind of at the bottom of the neck? Yeah. So like goes through the neck
good
at the top
idea.
of the chest to like sever the head.
You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
You will fail.
Okay,
You're
does
not
it have a
good,
roll? Does it have a roll to hit?
Good question. Firebolt.
You cast the fireball and it explodes, losing your other hand.
Better fucking not. No, it doesn't look like it does. Just says on hit the target takes 1d10 to fire damage.
Okay. Hand cast or staff cast?
Staff cast.
Okay, right.
You put that again.
Right, so placing the staff to the neck, you manage to channel some fire through, which obliterates the neck completely and leaves the head looking pretty nastily singed. The flesh is burnt and charred, but the head is still intact.
Okay.
Add that to your inventory.
Yeah.
There is no apparent reaction from the staff.
Okay.
Mental imagery I have of us all running away from Boulette and then just this crazed flying creature burning heads off.
Just remember it's very tiny creature because he's like.
I swear, if we get through this, I'm just going to strangle you.
This
Burning heads off.
this is a very good description of our group so far, I think.
Yeah.
Running from something and one guy burning heads off.
Hell yeah, I'm having fun.
And then we've just got 2 people going back and forth with arrows into its face.
Well,
yeah.
soon it'll be 3, my dude.
Oh,
That's me
nice.
Okay.
Wait,
I hope
as
no
well.
one dies.
Sorry?
No.
You've got 5 feet of movement left.
Okay, where's the other body? Is it near me?
Reasonably close.
Okay, I'll just stay where I am then.
I'll say you can go to it for 5 feet.
Okay. Whereabouts is it? Just move me to
We'll say
where I am.
that was that one, and the next one is that one.
Oh, okay, I'll just move over to there then.
Preparing to torch another head.
The way you describe burning heads off was so funny.
Well, it's that, or I take out my little short sword and start soaring away. That's not very nice.
With one arm.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, it's Matara's turn.
I think I will, just to make sure, I will roll stealth this turn and just stay there and be prepared. Oh yay! My rolls are getting better and better.
What did you
7.
roll? I thought you were being serious
But I'm
there.
not moving or anything. I'm just staying there.
Are you
Oh.
still preparing for your reaction?
Yes, yes. The
You are
same
now
reaction.
out. There's no way you can see him over there from that distance.
Yeah, but
That is-
last time already I was looking out for the
You're on
sounds.
Scardash. Okay.
Listen
Hey.
to the scream.
What is
Hey.
your criteria
If
for
I
the reaction
scream
count?
The
past it-
sounds like if I hear someone make any sound of like pain or distress or
Okay.
such. That was my
Right.
criteria already previously.
Didn't
And
Erdan
you wouldn't be
make...
able to do that, James, because Erdan doesn't know anything about it.
Yeah, he
No,
doesn't know, but
I was just saying, if I scream out in pain because it's got me, take that as the signal to go.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to scream
Okay,
out,
proof.
cast the ring. Just
Yeah, no, exactly.
The ring.
If I'm hearing some other kind of sounds, I'm not going to react. But if it sounds like someone's in pain, I will react.
Yeah. If you hear "Help! Help! My legs!"
Okay, I might react to that, but
Oh, not the knee.
don't shoot
Help!
each other's
Help! My
knees,
shoulder.
okay? No arrows
Okay,
to the
right.
knees.
Proof's turn.
Well, I can't see anyone anymore. Nobody's answering. I'll just be hiding here. I'll roll for stealth.
Is everyone okay? Silent. It's just 22, 34. Like a
Okay, what's
Facebook
your stealth
message.
roll?
Oh, that was so close to being at nat 20. Oh well.
Aw.
Hold on, just gotta find my stealth. 12.
Still better than mine.
I mean, the bullet is so far away from you, I don't think it matters really.
Whatever. And that is my turn.
Okay. That brings us to the Boulette. The Boulette, hearing another sound previously from that tree, turns itself around and launches itself forward much in the same manner as last time, obliterating the tree in the same fashion. The tree smashed to the side, falls to the ground, leaning against the other tree there.
Oh
All that for you.
shit. Wait, so have they collapsed on each other?
Yes, the one one's beside you crashes.
I have
into
no
the
idea what
tree.
you just said. I just heard, yes, the red.
Yeah, that's that tree. That tree fell over and crashed into the other tree.
Okay. And what about this tree here? Did this tree fall over?
That
as
has
well?
been fucked beyond belief.
Okay. That's exactly what Corbo wants to do to Lila.
It's basically a mess
It
on the
attacks this
floor.
one too, so this should
Oh
be
my
marked
God.
as this was
It's
the
basically
splintered one.
basically about half of it has been splintered off. It's still
It-
intact,
okay.
just leaning
It
to the
looks
side
like-
slowly.
It looks like
It's
Flinkle's arm.
precarious. Yeah, majorly fucked up.
James,
The roulette, after continuing after finishing its charge, continues to run forwards a good few feet.
Oh shit!
And then stops, frozen, listening again.
James, no matter what you do, please keep in mind to not make the bullets quash any Goliath. They're worth 100 gold pieces each.
Fuck you!
Fucking hell! Beggars can't be choosers.
Round 5.
Can I stealth
Burden's
dash? Does that work?
You can stealth and dash, yep. Although I'm going to give you disadvantage on the stealth roll.
Okay. And the dash counts as my action.
Yes.
Your dash.
I'm giving up on the crossbow after 4 crossbows in its skull. I'm pretty sure the 5th one's not going to do it. So I'm going to dash as far as I can because apparently there's some invisible wall here that I can't dash past. So I'm going to dash up this way instead. Hoping the DM notices my kindness and consideration.
God.
Stealthing as I do so.
Please don't lure it to the Goliath's bodies. They're worth so much money.
I'm hoping that if I can succeed on the stealth roll, I'll slink away and it won't know where I am. And then it's just kind of lost here, wandering around. And if someone can like lob something that's going to make some noise there in their turn,
I'll see what I've got in my.
It's going to lose.
I was thinking of that.
Like, it doesn't have to be something loud, but just something louder than me moving off in that direction.
Okay, lads, check this. Scottish being here, me moving towards here, and you being there, we have the perfect triangle and it doesn't know where to go.
And I'm in middle of it.
Hold on, Lewis, if I wanted to roll... Oh, no, this is going to be far too many moves, I'll say it anyway. Can I roll perception to see if there's a sword flying around, pick it up, throw it, and then dash?
Okay.
Is that too many actions? I don't know how many of those are
You can look around yourself and then you can run, yeah?
Okay, but I can't pick up a sword if there is one, throw it, then dash.
Throw it. Picking it up will cost you a bonus action.
Okay, then I will just...
And then throwing it will be an action.
Okay, I'll just
pick it up and throw, not dash.
Stealth dash away. And you get disadvantage on the end.
He threw it.
He threw it.
No memes, please.
Sorry. Fuck. 5. Okay, can I use my last luck point to reroll?
Yep.
How does that work with disadvantage?
Fucking good question, to be honest. I would say you can replace one of them, I guess.
I mean, I'll replace the 5.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or is there something I can...
I would say, I reckon you probably need to roll with disadvantage again. And then you can pick which one of the disadvantage rolls you choose.
What, so do another one? Because I just rolled 13.
Two disadvantage rolls, there's a total of 4 in 2 sets of 2. And you pick the one between the...
Oh.
Okay, fuck. Okay, 7 plus... Can I do... I'll do an inspiration on that as well.
Yeah, you can do that.
Which is a what dice?
You used inspiration. You used inspiration. It's gone now.
I haven't used it.
You don't have another one?
No.
It was cast on me at the beginning and I never used it.
You did use it.
Gorash used it.
I thought it was cast on me.
No, you
both on both of you.
We have both had one, yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't used it.
Alright, go for it.
Which dice is that?
1d6.
I'm not convinced this is going to do anything.
Wait,
5, so 7 plus 5.
So am I not inspired anymore?
No.
12 plus 2, 13, 14. Sorry.
14. Okay. And make sure to untick your inspiration on your character sheet.
Oh, I never ticked it. I just wrote it down. Okay.
You had it ticked before, so...
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll tick that then. Cool. And then I dash 60 feet, I think it is. 5. And then just kind of tuck in here, I suppose. And I do that stealthily. I don't know what the success of that is.
Well, you wouldn't know. Corbo's turn.
Need to try something. I'm going to double dash over here. And looking Matara in the eyes, putting down my lantern, not letting go of the eye contact. Take my hand away from the lantern, still maintaining eye contact. And after that, then I will to try to look for the beast.
Okay.
You have
I know
120
that
feet
you
dark
frosted.
vision.
Yes, I do. That is correct. It should be visible from where I am.
Okay. Yeah, I would say you can see and hear it to some reasonable degree. You certainly see the destruction it's caused.
I think that's it. I can't do anything more.
Goddess is done.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have like view from the open area from where I am? Because this tree is fucked.
It's mostly on the ground at this point.
Okay,
Like it's been shattered beyond belief, so you can see over it and through it in bits and pieces.
Yeah. Okay. I wanna throw my my mess kit. It's a tin box that contains loads of cutlery and shit. I make a lot of noise. I want to throw that into the open area.
No, that's where I am. Throw it the other direction. Shit.
Oh, all right, fine, okay. Well, no, you're there. I've got dark vision.
Yeah, but you don't want to lure it. We want to lure it off into the distance, don't we? Away from the Goliath, so that we.
But we need to. Are we going to kill it, right?
Well, we don't need to. We just need the heads.
We just need it gone. If you can lure it away from the camp.
Yeah, but if we kill it, then get its organs, we can give it back to the guy.
Yeah, but if we never go to the guy again, we don't need the organs.
And if we're dead, it's pointless.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, to be fair, all this is, you don't know any of this discussion, so just.
But we don't know how wounded it is, or like, it might be pretty wounded because it let out a big roar when I hit it with my arrows.
Should we roll again for perception?
Could do.
We maybe just throw it into like.
Okay, yeah, I'll just
top
throw
right
it off
corner.
Yeah, I'll throw it off. Yeah,
I'll try and find something. Maybe I can use some ball bearings to throw them into the direction as well.
Okay, so you're throwing the mess kit roughly where?
Off the board here, like in this area.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check.
Okay. 16 overall.
Oh, image.
Oh.
Yep, you managed to launch the mess kit up to a pretty good distance off and towards the forest.
Okay, cool. Good.
Anything else?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, fine. Cool.
Actually, wait. Oh no, I've used my 6 feet of movement.
Okay. Okay.
Fine, cool,
I'd like to perform that firebolt again on this second body in the same manner.
Okay, you managed to achieve the same process successfully again, leaving a pretty charred and nasty looking head, but a head nonetheless.
Okay.
Despite everything, it's still a head.
Shit, where's my
You now have
card?
2 charred Goliath's heads.
My card gone. Oh, there it is.
Wait, 2? I thought he also picked up the one that's already been severed, so it should be
2
3.
charred Goliath's heads and
Oh,
one
sure, never mind.
ruined by a bullet head.
The English is the hard.
So is there no other bodies with heads attached? What are you saying?
There are others around, but you were asking about the ones that were kind of like loose-ish. There are others with heads attached, yeah. The majority of them do have them.
Okay. Can I?
These ones around the campfire here don't have heads at all.
Okay.
These were like trampled into. They basically just paste on the floor.
Mush.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have a bash. I'm gonna walk over to another body that has a head. I'm gonna attempt the same thing again on my next turn.
All right.
Well, that's very effective.
I've got a backup plan. It's okay.
You're just gonna fly up in the air.
Yeah.
That's your backup.
Alright, I thank you quickly for both of the.
I nod in French.
I leave it there in my feet because I don't think it's very sensible for me to pick it up. I'm not going to move from here yet. I will still keep on the lookout like I was before for the sounds of distress.
Roof.
Can I use sleep on myself? No.
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah, Lewis did say if you say something jokingly, he will make it.
Well, that was a question. I didn't say I was doing it.
Probably can, yeah.
Anyway, I'm just sitting there wondering why I actually came back to the group and followed along without getting any explanations.
Well, we are in middle of a fight, just reminding you, and this hasn't taken very long. It's been just about less than a minute. Just say.
And also, you don't know, but we can't shout anything because we'll draw the attention of the bullet.
Also,
Yeah,
35 seconds so far, and the bullet has taken down 3 trees.
It's been half a minute.
I'm just chilling here.
Okay.
It is now the bullet's turn. The bullet. Yes.
No, go on.
The bullet seems to kind of tense a little bit and look over towards where Erden ran away, and then it hears the mess kit being thrown through the air, clattering, tenses up again, listens to it, and stays in its place for a few more seconds, then turns back around to where Erden was and begins slowly pacing in this direction.
God damn it.
It's okay, I'll do another stealth dash away.
I had such a good throw.
If I want to do a stealth dash and a... What would I need to do? I guess an Arcana check to see if there's any kind of magical entity keeping it alive.
Yeah, that would be an Arcana check.
So can I do that and then do a stealth dash?
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that. So I'll do an Arcana check. To see,
What
I'm
the
looking
fuck
for if
is
there's
that?
any. Oh dear goodness me! If there's any kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Paranormal entities keeping it alive, because I'm quite suspicious now after taking such. Doing so. Oh, okay, well, not that I know. Well, 3. No, it's 3 plus.
As far as you know, it's a bullet.
Hold on. 3 plus 5 for my Arcana, so it's 8.
As far as you know, it's a bullet.
Okay, and then I'm going to do a stealth dash.
You roll for stealth again.
Oh, fuck me. I told you I'm out of the good rolls. That's 3 plus 2, so it's 5 for stealth. And I am going to dash to behind this tree. And then I'm
What was
going
your stealth
to...
check?
Yes, I did. I got a 5. 3 plus
5.
2.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I am going to ready myself to roll the fuck away should I think the bullet is going to just leap over to me. Hoping to roll towards this tree.
Yep. That makes it Corbo's turn.
Since I'm a man that has traveled this country far and wide, I want to think about if by any chance I remember something being mentioned about bullets and their apparent tankiness.
Now you're thinking that.
So I want to make a history check.
History check, yeah.
17 in total.
Have you taken my dice?
You're asking specifically about how tough they are.
More specifically about what keeps them going for so long, even though they, well, the one we have appears to be quite, like, in rough shape already.
Okay, so you've heard stories about bullets and how tough they are to kill. You've heard people trying to hunt them before for the kind of organic metal like shell which is on them, which is pretty valuable, especially on the black market. Sells very well in criminal organizations, which of course you'd be very familiar with. It's particularly interesting for people to take the armor and kind of after it's been properly forged and sort of tanned and so forth. It's very flexible, but it's almost like a metal like leather when it's properly treated. So it's very, very good. Although a little bit heavy, even if flexible. Because of this, it's heavily hunted, and hunting parties that you have come across in the past have reported that they seemingly seem to take massive amounts of damage to any one specific area of the body, and the only technique to really take one down is to damage it across the entire body. They don't really know why, but it seems to be that you have to debilitate multiple sections of the body in order to bring it down. Taking one individual component down doesn't seem to kill it.
Perfect. Good to know. Well, then we can start wailing at its head and maybe take on legs or something.
Take on its legs, I reckon. Hold on. Its brain is shredded. Its neck has got a giant wedge of metal in it. Like, we must... It's got an arrow... Where did your arrow, Scardash, hit? Was that in its eye?
2 of its arrows hit its body, and 1 hit its eye.
So I guess we should just keep wailing on its flank, I suppose.
Legs, stomach, tail.
Anything else, Goblin?
I'd like to move a bit over here. And that's it.
Yep. Godash.
Can I see it from where I am?
Yeah, reasonably. It'd be a tough shot to make, but you can see it.
Okay. If I move closer, will it be an easier shot?
It's more of a question of the massive mound of broken tree in front of you.
I was here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. There, the tree's out of the way.
Yeah, so you can make that.
Okay. I'll just take another shot. I want to shoot at its body this time, not its eyes or face. Try and get its flank. Right, ignore me.
You missed.
I rolled 2, but that's +3, so 5 overall.
Okay. The arrow shatters upon this armor.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I kind of want to like hide in this tree a little bit in case I get seen or anything. So just sort of disguise myself in the tree. But yeah, I finished my turn.
One course done.
Can I see the bullet with my dark vision at the moment? That he's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Seeing that he's heading this way, I'm going to start flying and fly up to about 35 feet.
Can you fly that far? It's just your movement speed. You can move your more full movement, isn't it?
Yeah, I can move as fast as I can normally move.
Yeah, 25 feet.
25 feet.
Yeah, that's your full movement range is 25. Okay, yeah, if you're dashing, yeah. Then you can go up to 50.
I've seen him jump already, and he jumped about 15, didn't he? Because he jumped into the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go up to about 30 feet in the sky.
Okay.
Just hover.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
No, Matara's turn.
Because here's some light right in the center of here.
Yeah, there's a torch. It's probably just about flaming out by now.
Okay, I was just going to ask that with the light that was there, or am I seeing
In that distance, in this darkness, no.
Okay, yeah. So I don't exactly know where they are at the moment.
No. You can hear the boulette, and that's about it.
Okay, I think I'll stay on the same lookout because I don't know any better.
Was my was my flying my movement ability or my actual ability, my action?
It was your movement. You dashed as well, didn't you? So that's your action.
Oh,
Dash
yeah,
is an
okay,
action.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah.
You had a bonus action, that was it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, proof.
As I'm standing there, I'm thinking back at the last time I was in the forest and remembering my successful handstand, and just for a moment, considering trying it again just to make the time pass by. But I quickly forget the thought and just keep standing there listening.
In the middle of a fight.
Okay, he's now in the Blue Sun. Here, seemingly hearing something, its head perks up a little bit in the distance. It begins its rampage forward again and begins to gallop off towards where Erden previously fled.
Oh my
Straight
god.
through the tree.
Absolutely obliterating a hole in this tree as it goes through it, and just leaving, just wipes out the hole, splinters flying everywhere, and all that's left is this stump of the tree above it, where it was about 15 feet up, and it just falls to the ground.
I'm gonna kite it. Other people probably need to attack it on the sides while I keep it occupied. I think that's
Round
probably
7.
Gonna be the best idea.
Yeah, that's why I was flying.
Is there anything that, it says you have to attack multiple things, like a Molotov cocktail would completely, you think it'd do a lot of damage to multiple parts?
Yeah, I'm going to attack it next with my acid arrow.
But I think a Molotov cocktail would also incinerate the entire fucking forest.
Yeah.
It's true, I'm not quite so concerned about that as the imminent threat charging
Fair
me
point.
down right now.
We also don't know. Sorry. I was just going to say we also don't know how flammable its surface and the plates and the skin is. If it's
That's
not
true.
flammable at all, I don't think the Molotov cocktail would do much.
I mean, some of its body parts are leathery, and is leather easily inflammable?
It's just thick skin, but I guess it depends if it will get. I don't think it catches fire, but it might get burns to it, like with skin.
If you were to set fire to all the trees, it'd be charging through the burning fire. It'd be charging through the fire, and it would get enraged and wouldn't know where to charge. So it would probably lose focus on us and just kind of go on a rampage as the forest burns. Then we can all just stand in the clearing away from the burning forest.
There's grass burns as
Goliath.
well. And
I think you make
the
this sound.
smoke.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, you can say.
I think you make this sound easier than it will actually be, because we will also have to deal with a fire, and just because something around the Goliath is burning doesn't mean wait, give me a second. Doesn't mean that the Goliath will actually, not the Goliath, the bullet will actually move where we want it to move.
True. I mean, Erdan doesn't much care about the fire, but what I will do instead is, Lewis, can I see any unarmored sections of the beast currently?
Give me a perception check.
$12 plus. I'll learn these eventually. Perception 2, 14.
14, okay. You're looking at the beast in general, trying to identify any areas that could be potentially damaged.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, the entire underbelly is unarmored. The legs are unarmored. The lower jaw is unarmored. There are some plates around the throat where your blade was stuck, but it's more it's not the kind of heavy armor on the top. It's like a sort of loose plating separated by bits of leather, so it can kind of bend, so the head can move.
Is it still bleeding heavily from its eye?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of blood. There's blood basically just gushing out of the eye like a waterfall. It's really bad.
I shoot it, aiming for its leg. I'm aiming for its joint. Presumably it has some kind of knee joint. That's where I'm aiming.
It has 3 different joints down the leg, which allow it to bend almost completely inwards and tuck up against the chest.
Okay, I'm attacking the most proximal.
Oh my god. Finally! Finally!
Natural.
Hold on, I still have one more luck point.
Do you?
What?
I thought you used it last time.
I might not have used. I haven't changed this, but
I think you used the third because I remember you saying you wanted
Fair
to
enough. Well, fine.
Except the
loading
one.
a crossbow and attempting to fire it. You managed to, unfortunately, not latch the bolt in properly, and the string goes, but the bolt does not move. The string just ricochets on top of the bolt.
At least you didn't lose the bolt.
Sorry?
You didn't lose the bolt.
Oh, that's true. Okay, and then I'm going to dash over here, attempting a stealth dash.
Go for it.
So I'm dashing over to here.
Wait, no, you can't dash. You just use an action to shoot.
Well, shit. Okay, I'm going to run stealthily over. Oh, my God.
Roll stealth check before moving, please.
Okay. That one, I fall over my still tied laces. Okay. Oh, that was 11 plus 2, so 13.
13 total. Okay.
Yeah.
Feel free to move now.
It kind of lands me here. There we go. And then I reload my crossbow or relatch the string, preparing to fire again.
Blah, blah, blah. That makes it Corbo's turn.
I think I'll just double dash over here. I don't think I can do any more than that.
It makes it Scarlish's turn.
Okay. The bullet landed here earlier, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Like, right where I'm standing. Is there blood on the floor?
Roll a perception check for me if you want to do it in depth. If you just want a general summary.
I want to test the blood. I want to do like a bit of both. Like, can I roll 2?
Okay, tell me exactly what you want to do.
I want to see what like pattern of blood there is, or if there's anything significant about it, and then I want to see if the blood is all the bullets.
Okay, just do investigation for that.
Okay.
That will cover them both.
Hang on. 11. Yeah, 11.
The blood seems abnormally thick for what you would expect to be from any living creature at all. Throwing your finger into the blood, and it's like, it's hard to describe it other than the viscosity is very high. So it's almost like more mercurial. It's kind of like mercury in a way in terms of its thickness, and it kind of moves in a weird manner when you drop it down. It certainly doesn't behave like it's water-based. There's something a bit off
What I'm
about
hearing
it.
there is the bullet has polycythemia, which would indicate it's got some kind of kidney disease.
Who knows? Maybe it doesn't even have kidneys.
So what I'm suggesting is if I shout that diagnosis over to Matara heals the kidneys, and suddenly the blood supply reduces.
I have no spells left. Sorry. Let me take 8 hours rest, and you guys run around with it. Meanwhile,
just kind of.
Then heals.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be woken up by it with the trees being destroyed?
I think that would just suit me in the dream.
Details.
No, joking.
Anyway, thick blood, right? Yeah.
Okay, so
I didn't actually finish. You've got more information available.
Yeah.
The blood is extremely thick. It doesn't seem to have spread out much, probably because of this. It hasn't really flowed at all. But where it has landed, it's the sort of the area of the density is very high because it doesn't actually spread out on its own, but it's spread out over a large distance. You know, the pools are very spread between each other. Probably from where it hit the tree, just it sent blood gushing all over the place. The amount of blood around here looks like there's probably more blood here than there is in an entire human body.
Wow.
Oh shit! Okay. Jesus. So it's losing a
If it's
lot.
let out that much blood and it's still moving, it's got a lot in there.
Yeah, actually.
Does anyone have any blood magic or water-based magic that you can?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I don't. Is there like any sort of like ingredients inside the blood, or like alcohol, or just something weird, or is it just blood?
It seems to be blood, but it's not water based. That's what you can ascertain.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm pretty much done with my perception check. So, I want to. Six. I'll just move here. Done.
Okay.
I can't see the boulette from here, can I? I can't. Wait.
Yeah, you
Would
can
it be
see
a-
that.
Would it
with
be a
dark
hard
vision. It's a
shot?
bit blurry, but you can see it.
Okay, I'll just.
No, it's a reason. You can do that with a shot. You can make that shot.
Alright, yeah, let's take another shot then. Oh! Nat 20!
Oh, big Mitch!
Oh!
Right, there you go.
Yeah, I'm aiming for its flank.
Big Mitch.
Do I get any sort of bonuses from Nat 20 crit?
You just roll the damage dice twice. So you double up the damage dice.
Oh, okay.
If it's a 1d8,
Oh,
you do 2d8.
Okay, I got a nat 20 hit before, but I didn't roll 2 dice. I shall
Oh,
remember that
sorry.
next. That's okay. I didn't know about that.
Hang on.
I'll just apply another 8 damage for you as compensation. There you go.
It's okay. What's another 8 damage? From infinity.
Do you do double damage if you?
I mean, it
roll
must
this?
have. Sorry.
Sorry. This is not my turn or anything, but I'm just asking. Do you like do double damage or 2 dice if you roll nat 20 or what?
No, you just roll your damage dice twice. Nat 20
Does
is a
that-
crit.
Yeah, but in the first session.
So if your damage dice is 1d8 for your weapon,
Yeah.
you roll 2d8.
Okay, well,
How do you- wait.
for future. Yeah, that was all.
How do you apply the bonus?
Yeah, the dex
You
modifier. How do I?
apply it just the same. It's just the same.
So plus
You
X
don't
for
get
both.
it twice. No, you don't get it twice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I just put it on one of them. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then I've got my Hunter's Mark. Does that mean I roll that on 1, I'm guessing? Just one of them?
Roll that once, yeah.
Okay. Oh!
Bitch!
I've rolled 3 of the max possible rolls in 3 different dice. Alright, so 4 plus 6, 18. Yeah, I think that's 18 overall.
I want to hear this description from Lewis.
You did
18 from a
18
single
damage.
arrow.
And this is into
Yeah.
the flank.
Into the flank, yeah.
Okay. The arrow lodges itself into the flank, and the creature flinches. And you see it kind of. It almost seems to shake a little bit, and then reaction stops.
The fuck? Something's happened to it. Like, it was roaring earlier. And now it's just
Freezing like this
not.
head. It's freezing again, like it did with the head.
So apparently we're hitting more weak spots. Because
Yeah, I think
every time we did, it just stopped or like shook or something.
Yeah. I think every time we hit a different point and do damage, it will probably have a similar reaction. But if we then were to hit it in that flank again, it probably won't do a lot.
Hmm. Yeah, but maybe.
It's like a Dark Souls boss where you have to find the correct kind of tactic for it.
It's the Dark Souls of D&D bosses.
Hmm. Yeah.
So the obligatory Dark Souls reference for 2018 already done. Nice.
Nice, solid.
Okay.
I think.
You done with your turn?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, flank orders.
Okay. I'd like to move back a little bit further back here, this tree, and I'm going to launch my Melf's acid arrow at the creature.
Okay, can you read the card to me, please?
Okay, a shimmering green arrow streaks towards the target within range and bursts into a spray of acid. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 4d4 acid damage immediately and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn. On a miss... No saving throw. But on a miss, the arrow splashes the target with acid for half as much of the initial damage and no damage on the next turn.
Okay, go
That's
for it.
still decent.
Make your roll.
Okay, so roll to hit first, yeah?
Yep.
What am I rolling? 20.
So it's D20 plus your spell attack bonus.
Come on.
Give me a fatty roll.
God. 15. No.
No,
sorry, 13.
Total? 13, okay.
Yeah.
The arrow soars through the air, strikes the armor of the bullet, and dissipates against it.
Oh, really?
So does that count as a hit?
You can test it against its AC. It hits, but it's not counted as a hit. It's ineffective.
Like hitting its shield.
Oh,
Someone's
right.
shield.
Yeah. It's like it's been dodged or it's hit a shield or something. Obviously, it can't dodge. Its AC is its armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Corbo's AC is primarily his ability to dodge, whereas Matara's AC is primarily her ability to block things with sword and shield and armor.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So it does half.
Anything else?
That's it.
Does it not do damage? I thought you said if it's a miss.
Does it not take half damage because you've missed?
Yeah, 2d4
yeah.
acid damage and no follow-up damage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so
Oh,
roll your
fuck.
2d4. Yeah,
Oh,
it still takes some damage. So it dissipates against the armor, but it seems to kind of bubble and burn against the armor a little bit. Doesn't seem to do any just significant damage, but...
But we've not damaged its armor before,
Something.
so it's a different spot.
Oh, so it's 6.
It is. 6 total.
Yeah.
The impact of this blow appears to have left some element of damage on the armor. This patch of armor is kind of... It looks like it might be potentially weaker. It's almost like it's rotted away or corroded.
Okay.
Might be worth throwing that again.
Yee.
Yeah, but 18. Or was it like 16 or 17 is his AC? It's pretty high.
Must be
said
at
it
least
was 30.
17, I think. No, the AC of the bullet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a walking castle, so it should have high AC.
I have higher AC than it has.
Fair point.
She does, actually.
But then again, you're a walking armory.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm done.
Sorry, guys, one sec. Okay. That makes it Matara's turn.
Alright. Again, I'm sorry that I think I have asked this before, but just making sure, preparing for... Wait, it was 3 interaction, right, using the ring?
Yep.
So I have another action in addition for preparing to use that ring.
Yep.
Okay, I will shoot it.
Shoot. What? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, shoot it. Shoot the creature, yeah.
Shoot,
With
yeah,
a crossbow
shoot at
bolt.
it.
Is that within your effective range?
It should be.
My effective range is 80 feet. Is it? Let me just measure.
2, 3, 4.
I'm measuring it.
Oh, I'm
it's
measuring it from the wrong character.
It's 31.2. What? That cannot be right. No, it's 31.2 squares, so it's
Too far.
150 feet away. It's not effective, but it's within my ineffective.
Okay, so it's
radius.
disadvantage on the attack.
Okay, I'll still do it because there isn't much.
Wait, how do you get the ruler? Just with the line
On the
tool?
left is a line, yeah, line.
Line.
Ooh. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. There's a wagon in the way.
Yeah, it's 5. Probably not hitting anything.
Okay. Your arrow, unfortunately, at such a long distance, doesn't quite make the target and just thuds into the ground a few feet away from the bullet.
Okay. 1 bolt left.
That makes it Proof's turn.
Just turn my head, look around the tree, sees nothing. Just start leaning towards the tree.
Can I point out one thing? If you're looking around, you might see in the distance the twinkle of the lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably would see the lantern. That's about it, though. Okay. 1 second, I need to grab some notes.
Actually, did I hear where the bullet was going? Like, can I hear it from over here now?
You can hear a commotion, that's for sure. Hard not to hear trees being smashed to pieces.
So I can hear that it's over here and not here anymore.
I wouldn't give you, from that far away. You don't have a precise location. You just know there is a bullet over there somewhere, and shit is going down.
All right. Well, I'll just be waiting here then.
Go. That makes it the bullet's turn. What was your last stealth roll? It was quite low, wasn't it? I don't remember now. It's been so long.
My stealth roll.
Yeah.
Wasn't it 13 or something?
I think it was
low?
5. Oh wait, the last one.
Yeah, I think it was 13. I can't remember.
Yeah, let me just check something. Yep, the bullet continues to come after you.
Of course it does. Fuck the 18 damage arrow in its side. You know, apart from the missed arrow from me.
It is not at its full gallop speed at the moment. It's kind of slowly pacing around as if it's trying to locate your exact location. Round 8.
I'm kind of tempted to climb a tree. Would that be acrobatics? Or agility?
Athletics.
Athletics.
There's no such thing as agility.
Oh, okay.
Athletics for going up, acrobatics for going down, basically.
Okay. You know what? No, I'm going to repeat the same action that I tried last time, so I'm shooting at its knee with my crossbow.
Okay.
Come on, Daddy needs a... Okay, that's 12 plus... Yeah, no, it's 12 plus 4, so it's 16.
That does not hit. The arrow nearly lodges itself into the lever, but it seems to just sort of slightly jutter off to the side and pings off.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm doing a stealth. Actually, you say I can't do a stealth
check.
roll after.
You can stealth roll after an action, yeah.
Oh.
You can't dash. You can just run.
Oh, okay.
Normal.
14 plus 2, 16.
Okay.
And I'm going 1, 2, 3 here. And I'll reload my crossbow.
Okay, that takes us to Skardash.
Sorry?
It takes us to Skardash.
Skardash.
Wait, I haven't had my
Oh, I
turn.
lied. It does not. It takes us to Corbeau.
It doesn't ignore me.
I'll be right back in a couple of minutes. Take your time to think over your turn.
Okay.
DMF AFK.
How cruel.
I can't believe we're going to spend 4 hours fighting one enemy.
Yeah, longest boss fight so far.
Do you get the same amount of XP for slaying something like this as you do from killing like a whole bunch of guards or something?
What do you exactly mean?
Like, is XP calculated by strength of enemy or number of enemies killed? Because we got a whole bunch.
No, every enemy has a set XP amount they give out once they're defeated or like circumvented by any other means.
So it's both.
Yes, the more enemies you slay, like of course if you like kill 10 guards, it's not going to be as much XP as, for example, if we kill the bullet.
Right, I am back.
Welcome, Mara.
80 feet is 16 squares.
So what's going to happen in your turn?
I want to start with using my bonus action to move around here. So that I'm in effective range for my crossbow. And then I'd like to take aim at the spot on the brulette armor that has recently been weakened by the acid.
Okay.
Uh, 21 in total.
Hits.
Nice.
Nice.
1d8 plus 3. Uh, 5 damage.
Okay. Arrow manages to just about pierce through the armor. It kind of like lodges itself in. You can see the tip has just about made its way through. It appears to have done some damage. The creature shudders, shakes again, and freezes up. Anything else?
Like to wait. Use my the rest of my movement to like hide behind the dead bodies and the burning cart thing.
Okay. Skylash's turn.
Okay. I don't know. I think I might. I kind of want to move here, and then like, don't know. Like, I want to distract the boulette, but if I did so, it would trample all these corpses, and we need the money. So. Can I cut off this guy's head from where I'm standing?
From where you'd have to walk over there.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, right.
Just throw my dagger. No, I mean like if
yeah, you could if you could make the movement. Yeah.
Yeah. One.
Take you about 20 seconds or so. It's about three rounds.
I can make that. I'll just cut off this Goliath's head.
Okay. Michael's done.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take another shot at him with my arrow. Yeah.
You currently don't have line of sight.
Do I not? What's this in the middle of
Yeah,
it?
you have to move. That's a tree.
Aren't you?
Right.
How high is the tree? Because you're flying, aren't you?
It's 20 feet up, 25 feet up in the air. He is just underneath the tree canopy.
Okay. I will move a tiny bit here so I can see. Yeah, then make my shot.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
Where's my dice? There it is. Hang on, is this D20?
No.
That's not D20.
No, it's not. Fucking hell. Dice get lost. That's D12.
Careful what you roll, because next time I can take it.
What did I roll a D12 for? What if I roll
I
that
won't make
last
you
time
take it. Roll D100 though.
Okay. Damn it. 18. That's above
That
his
hits.
thing. Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
Roll your 4d4.
Yes. Nice.
4d4, then 2d4 on his next turn, right?
Yes, correct, yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Same location as
Daniel.
last time? Or different one?
Daniel.
Sorry?
Where are you aiming?
His legs, all of his legs, hit each one
Yeah,
with his leg.
We've already damaged his back. If we're trying to go for as many locations as possible.
His back,
like,
you mean his flank?
We hit the armor, didn't Corbo?
With the acid.
Yeah,
hit the
I
armor.
already pierced the already weakened spot in his armor.
Oh, cool.
So where
Right,
should I
yeah,
be
if you
aiming
shot
for?
all four at his legs, that'd be cool.
His legs.
Can you at once shot like 4 legs?
Yeah, one shot per 4 leg. Per
Wait, isn't
leg.
it just 1 arrow with 44 damage, and not 4 arrows?
Yeah, because it's the splash, isn't it? That it's.
Yeah.
I mean, we could
It's
aim
1 arrow.
between its legs, so it hits like.
Or hit it on its side so that it splashes onto 2 of his legs.
Yeah,
and does
exactly.
damage to his side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, good idea.
Okay, I hit another side.
Front 2 legs or back 2 legs?
I think we thought about front and back on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hits him on the side. It'll
Yeah,
splash just
the other side from the
Oh,
opposite
okay,
what I did
right.
before.
Yeah.
Is his right flank?
Yeah.
I suppose he's moving that way, so that would be his right side. It'd be facing me.
Yep.
So, okay, I've done 1. 1. 1.
What?
And 1.
No way.
4 damage.
Great. That's fantastic.
4 out of total 16.
Yep, apparently.
Well, better than nothing.
That's my kind of rule.
So the splash manages to get across both legs successfully, and you see that the leather kind of dissolves slightly and leaves some potentially vulnerable spots there as well.
Oh, nice.
And it shudders again, and then it stops for a second, shudders again, and then stops.
Okay. And
Forest
then
turn?
do I roll
because-
again on the next turn for the other 2?
Yeah, you'll
That
roll
would-
2d4 on his turn, I think it is.
Okay,
I wouldn't
and
have thought hard now.
I'm going to move kind of down here. Hang on, I have to-
Beans, this time just right click roll. I don't want you to get fucked over by the physics of this game again.
Yeah. Yeah. Garbage. True garbage. Okay, I'm done.
That makes Motara's turn.
Right.
This music reminds me of like a boss battle in Pokemon.
It's I think from Final Fantasy, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I thought so.
Which one? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Sounds like 6 or 7.
This is up for the
No,
challenge.
that is not 6 music.
No. Could be,
It's 15.
15. Oh.
Far off.
Okay. Yeah. Let me think for a moment. I can move 6 squares right. Okay. I will move around here, and I will do the same preparation as earlier. I will do the shot again. It's not going to be very great because I will have disadvantage again.
Mhm.
But I will roll for the shot. That wasn't rolling. It's 11. I mean 12.
The arrow manages to land this time, but it shatters against the armor.
Okay.
Anything else?
The same extra. I mean, 3 interaction as before. I'll be prepared to use the ring if something goes awry.
Okay. That brings us to proof.
Well, just looking again, seeing if I can see anything, which I guess I can't. So, no.
Very, very helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, the Boulette's turn. The Boulette now seems to change its attention of what it was previously very focused on Erden. Now it seems to be much more interested in the flying gnome, which is throwing poison acid at it. It turns around, kind of looks in that direction, and then begins to stagger. Now it's not moving as it once was, as gracefully, even for such a creature. It is now kind of essentially staggering and stumbling a little bit as it moves.
I feel kind of sorry for it, if I'm honest. Like, it's pretty bashed up.
But it won't fuck off.
It's just stumbling over in that direction. It doesn't seem to be even capable of galloping at this point. Its legs all burn up.
Aww.
Round 9.
Okay, can I do... I want to look around and see if there's any weapons that would be suitable for throwing. Either a spear, perhaps, or some daggers or short
There are
swords.
no weapons in the Goliath camp that you can see.
Do they all use their hands? Why don't you use their hands?
What, lob their
Rip off their arms.
Okay. Can I, from where I am, I want to look over at the bullet and see if there's any undamaged targets that we still haven't managed to inflict any damage on.
There are 2 legs you haven't damaged, and the other flank. No, you've damaged both flanks. It's pretty much just the 2 legs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going for one of those then, lads. Okay. So to get within an effective range of my. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go over here, so it brings it within effective range of my crossbow. I am going to fire my crossbow bolt at one of the undamaged legs.
Yep.
Oh, juicy! Oh! And now I get a roll.
Bad rolls.
Yeah, so that hits, presumably, Lewis?
Is it a nat 20?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Hit and a crit.
Double damage? Question mark?
Yep.
So it's
Nice.
double d6 plus dex.
Wait.
Normal die.
You have a crossbow, shouldn't it be 1d8?
Hand crossbow.
Ah, okay.
Okay, cheers. Oh, someone got a 6. You've stolen my 6 now.
No, I was giving it to you.
Fine. It's 2. And for fuck's sake, 2. It's 4. Plus, do I get my dex bonus on both rolls?
1.
Okay, so it's 6.
Yep, 6 total. The bolt manages to lodge itself into one of the legs of the other legs of the creature which hasn't been wounded yet, and it does its same shudder thing. This leg seems to twitch more than the rest, which you can see now because you're quite close to it in comparison to previously, and then it stops shuddering again very suddenly. Now Corbo's turn.
If I move...
Unless you want to move.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I keep ending people's turns too quickly. James?
Yeah.
Jimothy.
Oh, I've still got some more stuff to do.
You've still got movement, haven't you?
Yeah, I've still got another 30. I really, the fact that my glaive is out of action is frustrating me to hell. I reload my crossbow. I stay. No, I move back over to here and reload my crossbow.
Yep. That makes Corbo's turn.
If I were to move over here, can I hit the 4th leg that hasn't been damaged yet?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Cool. Then I'll do just that.
It's on the other side of it, but I mean, like, it wouldn't be that difficult to hit it. It's in the process of walking forwards, so you can just time it.
Well, he goes nothing. I threw too far. Oh, mod 20.
Mod
Okay,
20,
hits.
nice.
I think it's 1d8, isn't it? Where is it? Yeah, 1d8.
Slow.
What? Put that down here. Give it a roll.
You just knock over Herb.
No, no.
Oh, 9 damage.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Yep. The arrow lodges itself into the creature's leg, and it again shudders and then stops rather abruptly. Any other actions?
I'd like to use my bonus action to dash behind. Is this tree still intact, or did the bullet just...
Yeah, that's intact.
Okay, then I'll hide behind that one.
That makes it Scottish's turn.
Okay, do I get this head?
I said it would take you about 3 to 4 rounds.
Oh, okay. So am I still cutting it, or can I take a turn?
Well, you can stop if you want.
Okay, if I stop, will I keep cutting it whilst everyone else is having it? Or not?
Well, you've been doing it. You've spent about 4 seconds working at it so far.
Beans did it in like instant.
Yeah, but you fired a firebolt through it, as opposed to a knife.
Can I do like a big swing of my claymore and just cut its head
Yeah,
off
go
like an
for it.
execution?
Yep. Roll to hit.
Wait, would that
Advantage.
count? Oh, that would count as a... Oh, okay, alright. I'll just keep cutting now. Can I read my book whilst I'm doing it?
What?
I have a book, I just want to read it.
Suppose you probably could, yeah.
The
You
Void.
get a few seconds of it, but that will be.
I'll just start read a sentence. Easy,
Maybe
easy.
read the first few sentences, yeah. Okay, point goes down. Oh, I forgot to roll your 2d4. Roll your 2d4 to the poison damage.
Oh yeah, okay.
You should be reminding me of those things, right?
And 1. 5.
Yeah, 5 damage.
Another 1.
The armor bubbles away, and you can see the acid seems to have really made a significant impact now. The plate where that acid originally hit is really heavily worn away, and the legs where you hit it as well, they're burned away badly as well.
Yeah, because if we managed to kill it, we could have taken those plates for a handsome profit.
We can. I mean, this entire 10-foot beast is covered in plate. I'm pretty sure we can still take some of it away.
Okay, I'm going to start moving away over to here. And I'm going to shoot it with my... Actually, am I going to shoot it? Is that a good idea? Or should I run more? Hang on, let me just check the range of my stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna dash.
Oh no!
4,
I'm sorry.
5. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna dash away.
Okay. Now it's gonna make it Matara's turn.
Right. So pretty much everything else except the tail is pretty damaged, and perhaps belly.
It does not have a tail.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
There's a short, stubby little thing at the end, which looks more like a rudder than a tail, but it's not really a tail.
Okay. So its belly is pretty much the only undamaged part of it so far.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Is it possible to try to shoot the lower part of its side to hit the stomach?
Maybe-
Probably not.
That would be very difficult. The only part that isn't damaged is really the direct underbelly. You'd have to be underneath it to hit it.
I should have hit it at the
Okay.
start of the fight when it roared upwards.
Yeah, that sounds pretty difficult. I will just sort of. I'll stay here because I didn't pick the lantern up. I'm probably still in the range of the light, so at least I see around myself, and I will stay on the lookout for the sounds.
Okay.
With the ring.
Proof? Nothing, I assume.
I've kind of like now some time has passed and I can still just hear noise over here. I guess it's not as loud anymore.
Still pretty loud. You
Uh,
haven't heard any trees be decimated in a while, but you've heard a lot of stomping around.
And I haven't heard any voices, right?
No.
Yeah, I think I'll just go to the side and just stare out here.
Okay. Alright, that makes the bullet's turn. The bullet continues to stagger off in the direction of where it was hit previously. It arrives at that location, kind of like slams its feet around, swipes its its claws, and bites the air. It seems to be virtually unable to find anything at all.
The fuck is this?
It's lantern.
I thought it was
That
something
takes us
else.
to round 10.
What? You.
So what's not been damaged in the boulette?
The underbelly, direct underbelly.
Well, and it's
So we
quite
need to make
slow.
it tremble.
It's quite slow now, right?
Can you cast sleep on it?
Yeah, it's staggering.
So So basically, we're assuming that if we hit it in its underbelly, it dies. That's the only place we've not hit it before.
Well, we're not assuming that. It's just like that's an area that hasn't been hit. Also, Lewis, if I like ran past it with my sword out and cut, would I be allowed to keep running, or would it be?
You could keep running, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a sound I haven't heard in a while.
However much movement you had left, you keep running, yeah.
Yeah. Would that count as a dash? Or not?
If you want to dash, you can dash, but you won't be able to swing then.
Oh, okay.
Problem is, I would go in. I don't have any melee weapons other than my daggers.
You would go in. Oh my goodness me!
I'm pretty nimble.
Oh wait, if you can shout to Floinkle, ask for the silver claymore, might be good.
That's not a bad shout, to be fair.
Well, it might be a bad shout because he would hear you shout. The boulette would.
Okay, I move over here, and I shout out to Foinkle that I need some kind of melee weapon. I don't know if there's any that he can provide. I'm not really not sure what weapon he has, but does he have any that he can throw down to me? And then
yeah, so fuck the weapons.
I can give you one of mine next turn.
Okay.
I could, but there's a boulette between us.
That's true.
Whoops.
So I need the weapon with the longest reach, and I ready myself to dash out of the way if the boulette decides to turn and attack me from behind this tree, and that's all I can really do.
Brings us to Corbeau.
Knowing that the belly is the only part we haven't hit yet, and that will most likely lead us to us killing the bullet, and also knowing the bullet appears to be chasing after Foinkel, want to move to around here, and just throw a handful of ball bearings right in front of the bullet to make it slip.
Oh, good idea.
Okay, you need to do a D20 dexterity check to determine whether you actually get it over there or not.
Nat one.
The throw, basically. And then it creates a 10-foot area of difficult terrain.
Mod 20.
Oh, juicy.
Okay.
Poggers.
The throw is pretty much perfect. The bag of ball bearings arcs through the air and lands by the bullet, gushing out a shit ton of ball bearings. About 999 of them, I believe, he had in that bag.
I think I threw one away, yeah.
Gave one to a goblin. Yeah. Ball bearings gush out into a reasonably large, sort of square-like shape. Square, circly, I don't know. It's hard to tell for sure. The distribution is not completely even. About 10-foot square of ball bearings underneath the bullet's feet.
And I don't know if it's possible, but as my bonus action, I would like to at least, I don't know, throwing or sliding one of my swords to what's his name? Erden, sorry. To Erden, knowing that he is in need of a melee weapon.
Okay, roll another D20. Dexterity check from both of you because Erden needs to catch it.
Oh, I was just
actually, I just thought like sliding it on the floor.
Why the hell would I catch a blade that's been thrown at me? I'm going to let it hit the ground and pick it up.
Sliding a sword across grass.
No, just throw it in my direction.
I mean, just lobbing it, like not throwing, but like lob it in its general direction.
Okay, right.
Yeah, just lob it.
Don't want to.
You're not lobbing it with high force.
I don't want to throw like right at him.
Underarm throw. Okay. With sheath on or sheath off.
I would like to, because I don't want to hurt him.
I
would like to use one of my luck. Well, I mean, I think 9 is not enough, so I'm gonna roll another one with my luck. Fucking hell, 11.
Okay. Kubo makes the throw, stumbles a little bit, trips forward, and then just about manages to get it off of a quite lucky save and throws the sword across the air, which nearly decapitates Erden and knocks just behind him. It was off by a very short distance.
Oh lord.
So that 9 would have killed him. Maybe.
James, it's a 3 plus. What's your dex?
2.
So it's +5 to hit and 1d6 plus 2 damage.
Okay, can I get a card for that? Otherwise, I'm going to struggle to remember.
It's okay. Jenny can just tell you when you use it.
Okay.
Right, and that takes us to Skylash.
Okay. Where are the ball bearings?
Underneath the bullet.
Oh, directly
10
underneath.
foot square.
Okay. What can I see? Its underbelly from here? No.
You'd have to be directly underneath it to strike the underbelly.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna stop cutting off the head of that Goliath for a sec. I'll get back to it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna like sort of crouch down behind next to the body. May possibly blending in with it. And then can I do a perception check on it? See how wounded it is.
Go for it.
Properly.
You trying to determine how close it is to death?
Yeah. Hang on. Perception 18, modified 18.
Whilst you have little understanding about bullets in general, your understanding of animals can show you clearly that this animal is very close to death.
Oh shit, okay.
Very close.
Okay.
For all intents and purposes, this is a creature in its death throes.
Do I still have an action?
Wait,
you have an action, yeah.
Okay, can I try shooting it?
Go for it.
If you can distract it, then I can go in for a killing blow.
Yeah.
So you can get it, like,
don't forget you
turning
also have the ball bearings.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think that hits. No, 15 doesn't hit.
Nope, the ricochets off the bullet's armor.
Doesn't matter, it could distract it still.
Yeah.
That makes it Twinkle's turn.
Okay.
I'm just gonna quickly go to the toilet. Just be a sec, be right back.
I'm going to move just a little bit here so I've got line of sight with the bullet. And then I'm going to cast my magic missiles at it.
Okay. Any area you're targeting specifically?
I've got 3 darts. I'm going to do 1 at each leg, I think. And then leave the last one. The 3 legs.
The legs have been damaged. All 4 of them.
Oh, okay. What's left to be damaged?
It's underbelly.
Underbelly. The direct
the belly.
underbelly. Nothing else.
Distract it. Just like...
Just
try
pull
and-
aggro. We needed to move towards you.
Okay. Yeah. First thing I'm going to do is shout back to Erdan that I have the silver greatsword in my bag of holding, but that's about it.
It's fine, I've already been thrown a blade.
Dark iron sword.
Yeah, I didn't know that though. So I was, yeah. And then I'm going to fire my magic missiles at its belly.
Okay. That is an automatic hit, isn't it? It's a force type attack.
I believe so. Let me just make sure.
How does that work? You kind of curve up under.
Although it doesn't say that on here.
He can guide them as he wishes. If it doesn't say spell attack, they hit automatically. It is a force type attack.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
Magic missile hits by default.
Oh,
so, that deals 1d4 plus 1 damage, so you've got 3d4 plus 3.
Okay.
I'm back.
Hello there.
Hello there.
One guy is currently in the process of launching 3 magic missiles at the underbelly of the creature.
Life.
how?
7.
How can he hit the underbelly?
He can
Magic
guide them,
missiles can be
apparently.
guided through the air.
Oh,
And
shit.
they automatically hit their target. So,
1, 1, and 2.
how do you want to do
so-
this?
Oh,
Okay.
that's the
Nice.
question.
Do I get the final blow?
Yeah.
Can I?
Either.
So I'd
Well
shoot them first, and then I can do the final blow, or the shots are the
They
final
are the
blow.
final blow. That 7 damage is the final blow.
Okay, I'm gonna fly towards it. Hover over him. Look down at the brulette and say,
Be gone.
You shall not pass.
I'm gonna look down at him and say, "Who's your daddy?" And then I'm gonna fire my 3 shots into his chest.
And then what? What did you do after that?
And I fire my my missiles at him
Okay.
into his chest.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, with a crackle of blue arcane energy emanating from Voinkel's fingers, 3 magic missiles dart down towards the bullet and curve underneath its body. Each one strikes the underbelly of the bullet one by one. Dum, dum, dum. Each one going further into the belly until the third one eventually launches itself inside the bullet. Bullet lets out a roar of pain and just finally collapses one joint of the knee at a time onto the floor. Shakes one last time, freezes, and then what's left of the eyelids just slowly flickers closed.
No.
It's still.
Bye bye.
Nice.
Is this the bit where it explodes and gives us a load of loot?
This is a zombie bullet.
Lewis, your mic, I don't know if other people are hearing this, but Lewis, I think your mic is getting some interference from...
Yeah,
It
there's
is,
a lot
a
of
little
beep,
bit,
beep,
but it
beep,
doesn't
beep,
really
beep.
bother.
There's a
I
cell
haven't heard
phone
that
near it.
sound in ages.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. The old
Lovely to hear them.
GSM sound.
Cheeky little
Your
boot.
mic is going bippity bippity bippity.
Beep, 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 beep.
I wanna approach the bullet and see if I can start gathering its organs.
Okay, I will.
Pour it down
Straight
to
away.
him. Just butcher it.
Well, yeah, we're out of combat.
It's true. I guess we should go around and...
I will
I would-
go grab the lantern.
Did I hear Erden before? Sorry, but
I was going to say I pick up the sword that Corvo threw at me and kind of
No,
Go.
to you, not at you.
yeah, and I walk over to him and kind of push it into. I'm going to word this carefully.
his
otherwise
back.
It sounds like I stab him, and I take the sword and thrust it into his chest. No, like flat onto his chest, not into him, but that's like passing it back to him, kind of a little bit displeased at the fact that he sent this bloody sword flying through the air at me after the day I've had.
I'm sorry, I'm not the best thrower, and you wanted a sword, so I thought I gave it to you.
I'm just nod. I'm absolutely exhausted. I didn't want to come along to this thing in the first place after the tournament battle, let alone run around in circles for the next however long that was.
I'll be
Makes me
walking
feel
back
right.
with the lantern and doing a head count.
I would like to recollect my ball bearings because they might become useful in the future.
They're going to recollect individually 999
Oh
full
my
bearings.
Yes. No, I just like with,
You could probably get about 800.
I just
Move the bullet first.
I push him
shit,
away.
yeah.
It's going to take you about
He's fucking
40
huge.
minutes to get them all back.
I just buy new ones in a like fucking grocery store or something, or a convenience store.
Did you just say I'll push him out the way? He's
Yes.
fucking huge. It's like pushing out.
Yeah, this thing weighs a lot.
Lewis, did I hear Erden before?
No, just you're way too far away for that.
Okay, I'm here looking at the group, and I did say that I'm doing a head count. Do I need to roll perception to notice that Proof is not here?
No.
Okay, I'll shout pretty loud. Just like, Proof? Are you somewhere?
No.
Just taking a shit in the forest. No.
Taking a piss.
Yes, are you alright?
Come here! Blaze dead. Are you fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He did fucking nothing. He did nothing that fight.
So that was the bullet you were speaking about.
I pat you on the shoulder and nod.
Displeased after hearing that, I turned to him and said, "This was the bullet you were talking about." Yes, it was.
Oui, oui.
Okay, I'm going to do the XP live for this one. It's 1080 XP for everyone except for Sloth.
Oh god.
I participated in the fight though. I technically did in the beginning. I used some abilities.
You gave inspiration. I'll give you 100 XP for giving inspiration.
Okay.
Was it 1,800 or 880?
1080.
Nice.
Oh.
That is quite a lot.
4545.
4495.
That's nice.
225.
Okay. I'm gonna set my character at work picking up heads.
Yeah, I would like to do
2,000
the same.
more.
Using.
I'll be fine.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to give the sword back to Silver. And second thought,
No. You already gave it to me.
Oh, fuck. Okay, just taking off heads with my daggers then.
No, I mean, I thought you were going to threaten me with it. No, you can keep it if you want to cut off heads.
I just go around one corpse by one, just like swinging the blade down on the heads to take them off.
Have I harvested his organs yet?
It's going to take quite some time to tackle your way through this body and
Okay.
figure out what's actually inside it. I would say it's going to take you at least 3 hours.
Oh
How long-
shit.
How long, Lewis, does it take me to accumulate the heads from these corpses here?
I guess we should,
10 minutes
as a
or so.
group, start.
Okay.
Yeah,
heading. Let's do
mm.
it as a group effort, I guess.
I'd like
If you
to
do
be.
a group effort on the boulette, it will decrease the time required because you can work on individual pieces of it quite easily.
Let's get the heads first.
So let's count
Yeah.
up the heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 Goliaths, giving
Then
you
there was-
15 heads total.
Plus the chieftain head.
There were two.
So that's plus 400.
That's
Beans
15.
got-
That's
oh, no.
15 Goliath heads, including the chieftain's head.
That's
Plus the ones you've already
1,900
gathered.
gold pieces. Plus the ones we already have.
Yeah. Then Foinkle had 3 and I had 1.
Yeah.
I have
And,
one as well.
Yeah, you have
put
1
them
as
in the
well.
bag. Bag of
Wait.
holding.
Yeah, good idea actually.
Yeah.
How many
Mhm.
total? 19 and the chieftain.
I'll give mine to you, Foinkle.
Lewis, if I
Oh,
reclaim the blade of my glaive that's still stuck in his neck and take it to a blacksmith, will it be cheaper to get that repaired than just to buy a whole new blade?
Yeah, much so. It would just be a case of attaching the blade back onto the remnants of it. So just be a case of removing the past shard, broken bit, and then just reforging it.
Okay, so I do
Melting
that.
it back together again, then reattaching it. Yeah, it wouldn't be difficult. It could be done for you in less than a day.
Okay, that's my priority. So I reclaim the broken blade of my glaive.
I have good news. If I did the maths correctly, all of us will get 400 gold pieces after giving
Oh,
the
nice.
heads to the Fighters Guild.
It's fat.
Yay.
So what are you going to do with all these heads?
Oh my god, imagine just walking in
It
and,
was
and
the-
emptying the bag, pulling a shitload of heads out. They'll be like, what the fuck?
It was the Goliath quest we saw earlier. Like this.
Yeah.
I would
it
like
was.
anyone who stood next to the boulette to roll perception.
Okay.
Shit, I don't like this.
It shit itself when it died.
Oh, for
14
fuck's
plus
sake.
2, 16.
I rolled a 4.
Do you mean currently or when it died?
Can we
Died.
come there?
Then that's me as
Oh,
well.
what? That was 19.
Hold on, guys. By the way, we've got 10 minutes left, so incoming cliffhanger.
Oh!
I rolled a 1. Nice.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled 16.
Okay, so that's 19, is it? Total? The highest is 19?
Is it? Hold on, it's
What's
just
the
human
highest?
perception.
It's just the 3 people that stood next to the boulette. Where's the
16.
highest perception number? 16, okay. Because James called out there was going to be a cliffhanger, we will leave it there for the rest of the session.
Oh, come on.
was going to give you the result, but not now.
The actual cliffhanger.
Why won't you just kick him out and tell
Yeah,
us?
tell
not
us.
to tell
Yeah,
him?
we won't tell him.
I'm not that cruel.
That would be mean.
Okay,
Sorry,
never
Liz.
mind.
Remember how kind I was about not making you redraw the rest of the board? Remember that? Those were good times.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's just true, but unfortunately, it's a cliffhanger. So,
Oh.